everyone's favorite out of the prequel trilogy. If you can only pick one movie to like out of the first episode 1, 2, and 3, it's always going to be episode 3 for people, right? That's the right one. Revenge of the Sith. That's
trying to get
3?
YouTube working as we do this. I think we got YouTube.
Oh fuck!
Right.
Is that? Oh god! Is that the original trilogy?
Yeah, it's A New Hope, Revenge of the Sith. It's number 5, right?
Number 5. Oh, that's the one everybody loves. That's everybody's favorite. That's everybody's favorite. So.
Yeah, thumbs up on YouTube, Ben.
Good on YouTube.
Okay.
It's gotta be. Oh my god! It's gotta be near max. But I gotta tweak it up just because Jurassic World. I feel like I can't, in good consciousness, put Jurassic World all the way up. So because of that, I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna go right there, man.
All right, locked in.
I'm gonna go right there.
Bad movie, good movie. Whoa, Megan sent Level Up Sparks. Holy moly, thank you so much, Megan. Holy moly, thank you all so much for the support. Bad movie, good movie. Wow, you put this far to the good movie side. Holy crap. Jurassic World?
You picked the one Star Wars movie every Star Wars fan won't shut the fuck up about.
Revenge of the Sith?
Yes.
People don't shut up about A New Hope.
It's those two. New Hope is oh, it's New Hope. It's the original Star Wars. But if you ask a Star Wars fan what their favorite is, most of them say the second one. Wow!
I've genuinely never heard anyone say that about the second one.
Wow.
I hear people talking about A New Hope and whatever the third movie is. People love those two.
This is what happens when a film major picks movies.
Fair enough. I was biased there.
So what really killed me is Jurassic World I would put right there. I think Jurassic World I would put right there. But I've never seen Napoleon Dynamite, so I have no frame of reference for that. And the Star Wars one, that is, if Star Wars were to be maxed out, it would be that movie that would max it out. You know what I mean? Any Star Wars movie.
Bella asked, what is this game called? It is called Wavelength. If you don't know how to play, there is a tutorial video pinned on our channel, or you can learn by watching. It's very fun. But yes, that was a miss. Unfortunate. We're moving on to our next card that Corey is going to choose. Boardgo says they wrote their junior thesis, in the writer of Revenge of the Sith?
Oh, like the Tauntaun situation.
Yo, Bella Lynn sent a rose as well. Thank you very much.
Let's do...
Hannah says, Corey, you're bald without your hat. I don't like it. Notably bald. Not a speck of hair on that head without his hat.
I can't track those things together. It's not computing for me. Mark, we are gonna do comedy to drama.
Comedy to drama.
Comedy to drama.
Fun one.
Since I said Red Link, I a huge fan. Aren't I?
Thanks. Comedy to drama is going to be our next card. It's now my turn to place the dial.
I didn't think chat would have such strong opinions about my hat.
Shaquille Oatmeal is a great name, by the way. Shaquille Oatmeal says, thought y'all were Rhett and Link. I've never heard that one before, but that is funny.
It's a new one.
Sorry, I'm being an ass.
No, I think if we let everybody come in and think they're the first person to say it, I think we're adding a little more joy to people's lives.
Yes.
Corey, you should buy a gigantic top hat. Noted. All right.
Ooh, I agree with that.
Yeah, you think I can rock it?
Yeah.
All right. A little 𝘚𝑠𝑐𝑑ome action. All right, here we go. Open the board. Comedy to drama. Boom. Right there is our blue 4. Your guys' job, memorize that position and give us clues in chat that I can give to Mark that'll get him to guess where on the spectrum of comedy to drama that blue 4 is. If you need a better explanation, please check the pinned video on our channel and memorize this because I'm going to close it up. Boom. Mark, you can look.
Woo.
Mark, I am going to say, looking at these, I see a lot of them coming in. I like, that one's perfect. I'm going to say House MD as my first one of 3.
House MD.
House MD.
Wow.
Saw a couple people saying that.
Okay. So, it's definitely a drama. It is undeniably, categorically a drama. That is what it is listed as. With that being said, it's kind of goofy, funny, silly sometimes. House be saying some silly things, and more rat bites. His classic diagnosis.
More mice bites. More mice bites.
More mice bites.
More mice bites.
So I think this might be dead center. This might be dead center for comedy to drama. Maybe a little teeny tiny bit towards comedy.
I'm gonna give you
drama.
a couple more. I see a lot of people who really want this one, so I'm gonna go with it. Dexter.
Okay, that one's definitely drama. Who mentioned my boy Gregory House? Is that his first name?
Yeah, Gregory House.
I never knew that. That's so disappointing.
Well, maybe if you were a true fan and watched all 8 seasons like I have, Mark.
Not only have I not watched all 8 seasons, I haven't watched a single episode. I watched TikTok clips.
Oh, and I saw one more. I'm gonna go with it. 𝘧𝘳𝘰𝘮 Horseman.
I mean, that's like so drama. It's one of the most dramatic things. Okay, these are dramas with aspects of comedy. It's not gonna be in the center. I think House puts me in the center, but Dexter for sure is over to drama, and 𝘧𝘳𝘰 is over to drama. It's gonna be about right here for me. I'm locked in.
You're locked in?
Yeah.
Hannah says we both have a bromance like House and Wilson. Which one is which? Are you House or am I House?
I don't know if I want to be House.
I think you're House.
Dang, can you find me some pills or something?
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Let's see. Comedy to drama. House MD. Dexter. Wow. Okay. All right. It was exactly at that quarter mark. Holy moly. I overestimated how much comedy is involved with it. But that is a 3. That is a solid 3. Very nice. Very nice.
Also, Mark, I'm definitely House because I make your life a living hell.
Ah, okay.
So that's how that tracks.
Okay, I can see that.
So that was a 3?
That was a 3.
Oh, chat. All right. Normal marker.
4.
Don't worry, chat. This, obsolete. Yuck. Get rid of it. Because we got a better one now.
Also,
Upgrade.
Is ghost haunting your home again? Yes. Thankfully, there is a ghost here.
No one's ever said that before. It's an original sentence.
Let's see.
Kleb said, I would totally chill with y'all. In the Kleb, we all chill. You know what I'm saying, Chad?
Alright, well, just for that, our next card is going to be unethical to ethical.
Oh, fuck.
This is a fun
How
card.
could you do that to me?
It's just how it be. Unethical.
Shake her up, baby, shake her up.
Just a 3, yes. Alright. It is now time for the next round. We have 5 cards remaining in this cooperative round of Wavelength. That first card from the mobile stream did not count. Nobody saw it. Who is Mark? Who is Henry? Are you Henry?
I don't think so. Not last time I checked. Pretty Alex says, I don't know y'all, but every time I see you, I have to stop and then drop the follow. Shout out.
Yo, appreciate that.
Too kind.
Okay, our next card is unethical to ethical. Corey is closing his eyes. We are going to come up with a clue to get him to place the dial right onto this blue 4. Get it into focus a little bit. I'm going to choose up to 3 hints from chat to get Corey to place the dial right onto this blue 4, which is refusing to come in focus.
Huh. Do the little magic trick we did yesterday.
Okay, we got some interesting ones coming in. What's this game called? This is called Wavelength. There's a tutorial video on our channel, or you can learn by watching us play. It is very, very simple.
Mark, I feel like next time we get like new name tags, we should also get one for the board.
We should. Corey, you may look.
Because we don't have the box up, and you know, for people that want to know, you know, there's not a good way to find out without just asking us.
Oh, we got some good ones that I saw. One I saw that I liked from Baby Mama was tipping 15%. I think that's good. Another one I saw was putting your cart away, like returning your cart at the grocery store.
Okay.
Hello, Buff Garfield. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome.
What was the first one again?
Tipping 15%.
Tipping 15%. Notably not 20, which is like the
20.
expected.
And let's see. Last one I'll say from Dr. Facilier, I think I like recycling.
Recycling. These are all ethical things you should do. I always like to say that the shopping cart test is like the perfect litmus test of whether or not you're a good person, right? Like you have the chance to do something good that has no negative impact on yourself or no like immediately readily available positive impact. So it's the perfect litmus test. Are you gonna do good out of the goodness of your heart, or are you just gonna let it sit there and inconvenience others, right? Perfect litmus test. So because of that, I have seen cart narc. I love me a good cart narc. It's definitely gonna be unethical, but we're rocking the 15% tip, not the 20% tip, so we're not like maxed out or anything crazy like that. It's also a shopping cart. It's not like that big of a deal, right? Like I said, the reason why it's such a good litmus test is because it's not that big of a deal. So it's gotta be down here at the lower end.
Hi, Nia. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to see you again.
Welcome, welcome. So because of that, I want to put it, I think, towards the middle, but slightly up a little bit.
So it's tipping 15%, returning your shopping cart, and recycling was the last one.
These are all good things that you can kind of do passively that are just like good for the world. They don't have like the greatest impact in the world. They're much more ethical, better things you can do. So because they're only like a little, like they're genuinely ethical, there's nothing bad about them, but they're not the greatest good you can do. So I'm gonna put it right there. I'm locked in.
All right.
Locked in.
Saw Giant Gamer to say you are unethical for no particular reason, but I suppose I agree. All right, unethical to ethical, recycling, tipping 15%, returning your shopping cart. Let's see it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Better than not tipping at all.
That is true. It is better than not tipping at all, but not tipping at all is unethical.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. I got caught up with it a little bit because there's
Bye,
so many.
Cornelian. Sorry. Bye, Cornelian.
Good night, Cornelian. Glad you're here as per always, and thank you again for the donations and the gifts. Very much appreciated. Always a pleasure to have you. But there's so many places now that accept tips that maybe shouldn't. Like, you know, you order an ice cream nowadays and they turn around the thing. It's like tip 15%, and it's like, oh geez, am I really tipping for you pushing down the soft serve thing into a cup?
Five Guys.
Five Guys.
That's another big one. You're gonna charge me $30 for a meal and then ask for a tip? Like, not.
And it's like, you know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'll usually tip at least like 10% at those places. But yeah, my mind's a little muddied with that. I think your placement was fine. Let's see. I don't think we've done this card on TikTok stream yet. This card is going to be Vice to Virtue.
Vice to Virtue!
Corey, do you want to explain what vices and virtues are?
Man, a vice is like something like gambling or smoking or drinking, something that's like bad for you, not morally, I don't think, right? Do vices have to be, can they be immoral?
I mean, sometimes. I don't think they have to be.
There are things you do that are bad for you, in one way, whether it be for the soul or for the body, right? Virtue is like good traits, you know, good things in general, right? That's my understanding of that. You seem skeptic.
Yeah, I think so. I think your definition's fine.
Okay, all right.
I don't have anything better to offer up unless I Google those words.
Vices are typically only harming yourself. Yeah. Perfect. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Spin her up. Open the board. Boom, chat. There you go. That is where the blue 4 is. Your guys' job. Memorize this position. Lock it in your mind. In a second, I'm going to go ahead and close the board. When I do, give me clues in chat that I can give to Mark. I'm going to take 3 of them. Our goal is to get him to put the dial right there on that blue 4. I'm going to close the board. Mark, you can look. Woo! I am going to say drinking alcohol. Number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm going to say smoking, and take that whichever way you want.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, if this is like Family Guy universe, you know, it might be a virtue. In fact, they had that whole episode where, you know, Death showed the Peter the 3 versions of him, like, not drinking too much, like drinking in moderation, and the moral of that episode was not to not drink. That was in fact a bad thing, but that was strange episode of Family Guy aside, I think this might be maxed out vice. Drinking and smoking.
I'll say one more that I saw, and this one's my favorite out of all of the ones I saw, being pretty lazy.
Being pretty lazy. Well, you know, that's gonna cause me to take it up a little bit. That's gonna cause me to take it up a little bit. I cannot explain why. Cluttered apartment. Ooh, I can't consider that one because we already read the 3. But I think this is going to be close to maxed out. I'm going to tick it up just a teeny tiny bit because, you know, being lazy isn't going to hurt you that much. It will hurt you, but less than drinking and smoking. Maybe. Depends. Depends on your perspective. I'm locked in right here.
You're locked in? All right, let's open the board.
Let's see it. Wow, ticked up that much. Holy moly. Okay, it looks like that is a 3. That is a 3. If it's touching, we count it. So it is, in fact, touching the 3.
We will take that.
We will count it. I saw somebody ask, why is the card not taken out for dinner yet? We did, in fact, take it out for dinner already. I've just been slow when it comes to editing that video. It will be done very shortly. Not tonight, but shortly.
Hopefully by the end of the week we'll have it. I can say pretty confidently.
Show the dog, guys, I beg of you. The Cornelian, I cannot, because you see, right now we are blessed by the fact that the dog is sleeping. And if I were to, how's the pug? He's doing good. He's sleeping right now. If I were to wake him up to hold him up to camera, he would then be awake and a menace and would be barking every 5 minutes. He gets fed at 8 p.m., so the hour to 2 hours before that, he starts going crazy. Heartbreak, yeah, unfortunate. But I'm sure he will make an appearance sometime tonight. Where did you all take it out for food? We went to a pizza place. Chili's was way too crowded, unfortunately. It's now my turn to take a card. Yeah, the night we went out to film that video happened to be the most crowded night everywhere in like ages. It's because it was a nice day and a Saturday, so I guess absolutely everybody wanted to go out. Let's see. This is a fun card. Let's do inflexible to flexible. Corey, how flexible are you?
Not at all, dude. I barely can move in any direction, all right? If I move too quickly in one direction, you'll hear a snap sound, and I may need, like, immediate medical attention.
You're like the reverse juggernaut.
Exactly, yeah. You ever see those, like, stick pretzels? Imagine a man made of those.
Okay.
That's me.
Welcome in, Cam. Glad to see ya. Glad to see ya as per always. Alrighty, I'm going to mix up the board now. Corey's going to close up his eyes. The card is inflexible to flexible. I was in drill team. I could kick myself in the face in a kick line. Haley, that is very impressive. Holy moly. Well, this 4 is what we were aiming for. This blue 4 right here. The card is inflexible to flexible. We need to give Corey a clue that's going to get him to put this red dial right onto that blue 4. Ooh, we got some interesting ones coming in. Okay, alright. Flexible to inflexible. Setting it down now, closing it up. Corey, you may look. The first one I saw that I really liked was a stick. Also, Braden asking how does this game work. There's a pinned video on our channel that you can watch, or you can learn by watching. It is super easy, I assure you. Inflexible to flexible. I think stick is a good one.
Depends on how fresh the stick. The fresher, the more flexible it is.
Friend of Yeshua in YouTube chat says PVC pipe. I think that's an interesting one. I stick is good, and then
PVC pipe is definitely inflexible because that PVC pipe, you flex it too much, you've essentially created a shrapnel grenade if you flex it too much. So I'm definitely gonna put it onto the inflexible side.
How the cards in this game. I don't know about that one. Let's see.
They'll look exactly the same, but different colors sometimes.
I'm trying to find a good one for this. You know what? This is interesting. I'll read this one. This one's different from the others. Ellie says, only be able to work on weekends.
Ooh, okay.
So, a stick, PVC pipe, and only being able to work on the weekends.
All right, only being able to work on the weekends is interesting because you're telling your boss, I'm not flexible, I can only work on the weekends. However, I think that inherently makes it more flexible because almost nobody wants to work on the weekends. Being the only person that can only work on the weekends gives you some flexibility while setting boundaries on your schedule and being like, I can't work any other way, right? So it's definitely on the inflexible side, and that would also push me closer to the middle, right? Stick, like I said, depends on how fresh stick is. Fresh stick, you can bend that, tie it in a knot, do whatever you want with it. Older stick snaps under the slightest bit of pressure, all right? And then what's the last one you said?
PVC pipe.
PVC pipe, yeah, PVC pipe got some bend and sway to it, but like I said, you bend that too far, shrapnel comes out, kills a man.
Every time.
Every time. That's why they say plumbing is one of the most dangerous jobs alive. How many plumbers have gotten taken out by a stray PVC pipe flexing too much?
100 a day.
100 a day.
We lose 100 plumbers a day to PVC pipes.
I used to know a plumber.
Really?
Used to. I think I'm locked in there, Mark.
Locked in, inflexible to flexible, PVC pipe stick, only being able to work on the weekends. There's some interesting ones I saw too. Woo! That is on the board. That is a 2. That is a 2. Very nice, very nice.
We'll take that.
Some of the honorable mentions that I saw was Corey on a really, really good day.
You overestimate my capabilities.
One that I saw a lot, which I didn't read it, and maybe you would have gotten this one, but I wasn't sure what to think of it. Was people were saying a plastic ruler. I'm like, I feel like that's very flexible.
That's pretty flexible.
Because I would have the plastic rulers and be and it'd be like wobble, 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 wobble.
That would probably get me like middle. Because like they're very flexible in one direction, like incredibly flexible. The other direction, not at all. So yeah, I think that would be like a middle placement for me.
What about the drafting rulers in class?
The drafting rulers? What are drafting rulers?
Oh, you didn't actually do any schoolwork in that class we met in.
Oh, yeah. Me and Board Ghost kind of met in a shop class, and Board Ghost was much better at that class than I was. So whatever a drafting ruler is, that would have been a good hint.
I just do your work for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Board Ghost may have done all of my shop projects for me because I was not good at shop.
Clean the new desk.
Don't worry, I paid him back for it in other classes later.
Chat, let me tell you, as somebody who's known both of these people for over a decade, that is the least surprising thing I have ever heard.
Alrighty, moving on to the next card. It's now Corey's turn.
A lot of people love the 8s, some dissenters.
I need a screenshot of you both looking angry to your left. I'm gonna look right and you can mirror it. Angry. That's as angry as I can get.
I think we looked in the same direction, at least I did.
Yeah, it just has to be the same direction.
Okay, cool. I'm going to
What's
say...
the name of the game again? It is called Wavelength. There is a link to it, or not a link to it, there's a video explaining it pinned on our channel.
I want to see what chat's going to do if I give this card. This is a card that is normally only meant for like a verbal playing of the game Wavelength, but I'm curious to see how chat's going to take this. We're going to do easy to spell, hard to spell.
A classic.
A classic. If math was a salt trap, Corey would lose first. So mean, but so accurate.
Can you imagine Jigsaw nabbing someone because they didn't do well enough on a math test?
In order to escape the bear trap in time, you must do your times tables quick enough.
No, please. You didn't appreciate life by not taking time to study.
No, that's actually the exact opposite. You appreciated life so much you didn't study. I'm opening the board.
Negotiating your way out of the trap.
Jigsaw, I was out there, I was sniffing the flowers, that's why I didn't study. That's the board state for you guys. That blue 4 right there. Memorize that, go ahead. In a second, I'm gonna close up the board. Give us some hints in chat I can give to Mark. This is, this card's a tricky one, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and close up the board now. Boom, Mark, you can look. Woo! I see a couple really good ones. My first favorite off rip, Mississippi.
Mississippi. Easy to spell, hard to spell. Ooh, okay. So Mississippi is definitely going to be on the hard to spell side. M-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Is that correct?
M-I-S-S-I-S-S?
I got it wrong.
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
Okay, all right. I missed a SSI in there. Restaurant. Classic.
I also like Wednesday is another one I'm seeing a lot that I like.
I can't even think of that word as being Wednesday. I think of it as Wednesday. That is the only way I think of that word to remember how to spell it. So these are hard to spell, but not that hard. I mean, Mississippi has that little saying that allows people to spell it. Wednesday, as long as you exclusively think of it as Wednesday, then you're always going to get it right.
And I've seen a few people say this one as well. February.
Got a comment, you are live. Yes. Easy to spell, hard to spell. Okay. I think this is going to be just barely on the hard to spell side. Just a little bit over. These are all words that any reasonable person can spell. But with that being said, it's a little bit tricky. It tricks some people up here and there. They need to learn the tips and tricks for it. Maybe it is completely in the center, but I'm gonna put it about right here. I'm locked in.
I want to say this one just because it's a buzzer beater, honorable mention at the last second. Mr. Bread said, the way I spell my name.
Mr. Bread said?
No. Me, Corey.
Oh.
Because I have the E in it, and it's very tricky. A lot of people don't know or forget that there's an E in there. So
that's wild. Is that a UK thing?
What?
C-O-R-Y?
No.
Corey?
No.
Really?
Yeah, that's actually the more common one, I think.
I've never acknowledged someone without the E.
You better not, man. I feel like that's like Benedict Arnold behavior over here, all right?
Yeah. Maybe I've met them before, but I just went, nah, they spelled their name wrong, and moved on, because I'm so used to your spelling.
Because Corey is a little extra.
That's what the E stands for.
The E stands for baby!
A little extra.
All right, are you ready?
I worked with a Corey once, C-O-R-I. Yikes.
Kill him.
Oh, wait, I know who. That wasn't their real name, though. Okay. All right, let's see it. Ooh. Wow, okay, it was dead center. It was dead center. Me getting the Mississippi saying wrong did mess me up a little bit. But it was, in fact, dead center. Wow, that is still on the target. That is a solid 2. Mr. Bread says, the G in Corey stands for gangsta. And I can agree with that.
You know what? I can agree. The G in my name does stand for gangster. Yeah, absolutely.
Poor G.
Abso-freaking-lutely, dude. Is it 3 you said?
2.
2.
Count them 2 points. Oh, golly.
Chad, it's a little windy out. That's why the 1-0 look like that. All right.
All right, we are down to the final card for this round. We will be doing another round after this. We went fast through this one. This is going to be need.
This is the last card?
Want. It is.
We need to score on the board to tie last stream's final round. And then if we get a 3, we beat last round. So, let's loss.
Have no idea why I was participating because I wasn't even here to see the target. More common than you might think. I put these cards up early, and before I reveal the board, I get people giving answers. I'm like, what are you? Are you just saying words? All right. I am going to mix it up. Corey's going to look away.
Some people just like talking about a good idea they had. And you know what? If the board was where they thought it was, I'm sure that was a killer idea.
That is completely fair. I do be doing that sometimes.
You be doing that.
OMG, Rhett and Link? No way, chat. Oh, golly. All right, this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. We need to come up with a clue that gets Corey to place the red dial right onto this 4.
On that 4.
This is potentially our last card of this round. We will be doing another round after this, but we need to come with a hint to get right on that 4. All right, I'm placing the board down, closing it up. Corey, you may look. Okay, we got some interesting ones coming in. We got a wide variety of suggestions coming in. You know what? Okay, this is a good one.
Okay.
Kitchen. A kitchen.
Kitchen. Okay. Okay. You need a kitchen, question mark.
I'm going to go for the next one. Internet was one that I saw.
That's more of a need. I've seen debate around internet being a basic human right and
then
being considered for one.
Final one. This might throw you off.
Okay.
But I do think it's funny. Dr. Facilier says autofocus camera.
That's all the way. No. Okay, so these are needs. Like I said, there was some debate in some circles about making internet a basic human right so that people can always have access to it because it's become so important for communication nowadays. So it's definitely on the need side. Kitchen, dude, kitchens are sick. I don't know if you know this, but you can like make your own food in them. Blew my mind, genuinely, man. Just cook all day in them. They're great. So they're definitely a need. That being said, you can live without a kitchen. You know, get yourself a campfire, a couple sticks, a little bit of charcoal, go crazy, all right? Get a pot, like the witches in the old cartoons, stir that soup up in there, chef's kiss, all right? And then autofocus camera, man, we really need that for this show to work properly. We learned that really badly yesterday. We desperately need autofocus to work for the show to run smoothly. So I think this is kind of like slightly ticked up from the middle here. I think it's slightly ticked up from the middle. Because, like, these aren't do or die type things. You're not gonna, you're not gonna... you know what? No. I'm not falling into this trap. I'm not falling into this trap.
I'm staying quiet here. I'm letting you.
I'm not falling into this trap. I'm not falling into this trap. I think some people are underestimating the importance of the internet in the day-to-day society, and thus it's more of a middling answer. Okay. Because now the kitchen is the one that's throwing me out of these 3. Like the autofocus one is a hot joke, but I think it does represent where the placement is, and I think it's more realized. All right. So is this just middle? I'm trying to avoid looking at chat because I don't want it spoiled. I think
yes. To let chat know as well, we're limiting ourselves to 3 hints, which is why I'm not reading off some of these. Some of these coming in are really good. I wish I could read them, but we're limiting ourselves to 3 for the purposes of this placement. And the 3 we got were kitchen, internet, and autofocus camera.
I'm gonna ignore internet for right now because to me that's the god man out. Autofocus lens and kitchen are wants. You can live without them perfectly fine. We made it through stream without them yesterday, all right? So because of that, I'm gonna take it a little past want there. I think they're still kind of like towards the center there. I'm gonna call it right there.
Locked.
Wait, mirrored.
Okay.
It's mirrored. It was mirrored. It was mirrored, chat. It was mirrored.
Locked in.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I fucked it up. All right, I'm locked in. I'm not touching it.
Locked in, need to want internet, kitchen, and autofocus camera. Was he right to move it, or did he screw it? He was right. He was right.
We got there eventually.
He talked himself into it. That is a 4. That is a solid 4. Holy moly!
Yeah!
Home run.
Yeah, dude. I had to think that one out, but we fucking got there in the end, baby.
Buff Garfield has said, "Oh boy, I can't wait to get a 4 this round." Parentheses coping, and then says, "Oh, my cope worked." 5 big booms indeed.
5 big booms. Sorry for the jump scare. Don't worry, I locked in. I fixed it. We're good to go. Chat voted. They say it's a 4. Mark, what do you have to say?
Oh,
What do you have to say as I write this number that's definitely not 14?
I have a little speech to say. A little speech. You see, we scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength. So some of you may think that we should add 4 points to that score, but you would be wrong. You would be incorrect, because in cooperative wavelength, a 4 is not worth 4 points. It is instead only worth 3, but the benefit of a 4 is we take another card, add it to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score points. So we had 1 card remaining, that would have been the end of the game, but since we got a 4, we have another card. Very nice, very nice.
All right. Oh.
Yes, some of the ones I saw that I couldn't read. Fast food was a good one. All right, wrap it up, Mark.
Oh, you gotta let him have one long one, all right? You gotta the first one of the night be longer, all right?
Yes.
It's the first one, gotta celebrate. All right, we're gonna do for the last one, for the potentially last one for this round, or for the last one for this game before we start another game. Culturally significant to culturally insignificant.
Ooh.
So if we don't score 4 for this one, this game will be over. But fret not, because we will be doing another game immediately after, and we'll see if we can beat this score.
So glad this popped up on my For You page today. Yesterday was the best. Glad to hear that.
Glad to have you back, Abby.
All right, I'm closing my eyes. Corey's mixing up the board.
Close them freaking peepers, dude. No cheating. All right, no cheating. I don't want to see them fingers move a muscle. Ah! All right, I'm opening up the board. Ladies and gentlemen and everybody else, this right here is where our blue 4 is. All right, I need you guys to memorize this placement. I need you to give us clues in chat that I can give to Mark. That will be getting him to place the dial on the 4. All right, memorize this, because I am closing up the board. Mark, you can look. Woo!
Culturally significant, culturally insignificant.
Man, Mark, the one I'm gonna give you is when JFK's head just did that. That's the first one I'm gonna give you. When his head just did that, dude.
Okay, that's one of the most culturally significant things I could imagine.
Really? Is that your maxed out answer?
It's not my maxed out answer, but it's close.
I love this one. Single Ladies by Beyonce.
Okay, that one's definitely maxed out. What's it called when somebody the spontaneous combustion of a president and single ladies. These were pretty culturally significant events, I would say. It's pretty close to maxed out. It was not, maxed out is of course that fateful day in September.
That fateful day in September. The last one I'm going to give you, Mark. Supernatural.
The show?
The show.
Oh man, I loved Supernatural
Max it out.
much.
Max it out.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of good ones this round.
Yeah, I watched loyally for the first 100 episodes, and then I got a little more sporadic after the 100th episode special, but I did quite enjoy it. That is ticking me up a little bit more. I think it's still pretty far down, but I'm gonna go, I can't in good faith put Supernatural further down than that.
Mark, did you ever have a Tumblr girly era?
I did not download Tumblr, but I was well aware of Super 𝘠𝘠𝘮. well aware of that.
All right, fair enough.
Yes, I was a Doctor Who and Supernatural enjoyer. Never really got into Sherlock all that much.
All right, are you locked in?
I'm locked in.
A couple honorable mentions. I saw a lot of people saying TikTok. For me, that's my maxed out answer for culturally significant.
Wow. Okay.
Because that's literally our culture right now is determined by TikTok. You know what I mean?
Well, like
what's trending?
Your culture, how much was your mom impacted when TikTok
Like a lot.
went down?
Like a lot, actually. Because she's on Facebook, Reels, so, it just kind of gets recycled through eventually.
Your mom be doom scrolling.
My mom be doom scrolling, dude. My mom be seeing them AI images and be like, what the fuck?
And it's not that I didn't like Sherlock, it's I didn't watch Sherlock. I would have liked it if I watched it.
Megan says, woke me like a sleeper agent.
Welcome in, Megan. Glad to see ya.
All right, I'm opening up the board. Enough chitter chatter. Ooh.
Wow, I missed. I didn't miss completely. That's a 2. That is a 2.
That's a 2. I don't know. Like when JFK's head just kind of did that thing, you know, that was really significant at the moment. But I don't think it's very significant anymore. Like we talk about it, but it doesn't affect our day to day.
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
Get over it.
I mean, sure, scientists are still trying to figure out how that happened, but you know.
Wild. Wild for that. Yo, Angel Grace sent a rose. Holy moly, thank you so much, Angel Grace.
Woo!
Single ladies was perfect. That, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I guess that is a perfect clue. Pivotal moment in history, dog. I have to agree.
I mean, pivotal to the U.S.
Corey, was a mind-blowing event.
You can't say that. You can't say that, man. You cannot say that. I was skirting the line.
Well, I mean, considering like the high score is 3 mind-blowns, then I think it worked.
Dude, somebody says no offense, but that's some bad handwriting. My brother, please, I beg you, try and write at an angle for 3 hours, all right? It's not easy. I'm trying my best.
Love the occasional chicken clucking sound from the ghost. Well, that is the end of this round. Whoa, Ashton just sent a heart me.
Boom,
Holy moly, thank you, thank you.
Boom.
That is the end of this round. We will be doing another round, but it is time for me to pull out the How to Play Wavelength rulebook and read what the creators of Wavelength have to say based off the score that we got. We got a 15, which means the message from the creators of Wavelength themselves is, in all caps, so close.
So close.
So close. We're actually 1 point away from the "you won" message, but what we got was so close.
So close. Unlike what happened with JFK.
I guess. Lee Harvey Oswald got the "you win" message.
No, he got the 3 head exploding message. Man, we should stop.
That's probably a good idea.
I don't think we can go further than what I just said.
Secret streaming coming. No. We're on the up and up.
We did
TikTok.
beat last round score though. Last round was a 12. We got a 15, baby.
Corey always edging the TikTok restriction system. Well put, Mr. Bread.
You ever see like the most beautiful basketball alley-oop come for you, and you just kind of have to let it go by? That's what that message is.
Oh, golly. All right, we are starting a new round, which means I'm going to pick out 7 new cards for a round of cooperative Wavelength. We just completed our first 7, and we managed to get a score of 15. I definitely think we can beat that tonight. Had to laugh in secret for that one, Corey. Oh, golly. Let's see.
Just know if you ever see me kind of duck out a camera frame for a second, there's a good chance I just have to keep composure.
Well, Corey, it's going to be your turn to choose a card first.
All right. Man.
It's a good 15, lol, says Flynn. Good to hear. The 15
I
gets
worked
a purple.
really hard on that 15. I don't know if you saw how long I spent trying to get it perfect. Oh, we haven't done this one in a while, and this is a good one. Trashy classy.
Ooh.
So Corey, what's that tally on? Or what's the tally on? It's on 10 right now.
Oh boy.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Boom, chat, right there. That right there is where our blue 4 is. Chat, memorize that placement on that scale. Go ahead and give us some clues that'll get on this spectrum of trashy to classy to get marked. Guess where on the spectrum that blue 4 is. All right, go ahead. I am going to close up the board here in a second. Memorize that position. Boom, Mark, you can look. Woo! Immediately I saw what I like, wearing an American flag bikini.
That's classy. That's real class. the GTA 5 look.
I like this one. I like this one, Dr. 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘮. I like this one. A handwritten scoreboard.
Classy. Okay, American flag bikini, handwritten scoreboard.
And last but not least, because I saw another one I really like coming back to back to back, Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
And those are my three from chat.
What's she been up to lately?
What's she been doing?
I haven't heard much at all about Kim Kardashian.
What does she have to say about JFK? Was that significant to her?
What does she have to say about the relevance of string theory and its plausibility?
You know, that's a good point.
I love those memes. So I just take random people and match them up to these like long quotes about string theory. I saw one with World of T-shirts giving his in-depth opinion.
Oh.
I'm like, oh no.
What's their opinion on Microsoft's new quantum computer? Let me get the rundown from them.
Okay, I don't think this is maxed out trashy. But I think it's close. I think it's probably going to be about a quarter of the way. I don't know. I don't want to be mean to Kim Kardashian. Actually, she can take me being mean to her. She's a multimillionaire, probably billionaire. I'm trying to think if she's improved her act over the years, because I know originally when Keeping Up with the Kardashians was in full swing, it'd probably be a bit far to the trashy side because of all the reality TV stuff they were doing. Hand-drawn whiteboard. I think that's more middling, honestly.
Megan says, it's okay, Mark. I don't think she's actively watching right now. You're probably not wrong.
You don't know that, Megan.
It's a non-0% chance.
All right, just for that, if Kim was watching, I would tick it up a little bit more towards classy. But since I haven't seen any comments from Kim Kardashian yet, that alone is going to put me this far down to the trashy side.
Okay.
And I'm locked in right here.
You're locked in. All right. Now listen, I think I saw some people, upset that we're calling Kim K trashy, and I want to be very honest. Reality TV is in general trashy.
Wait,
However,
hold on. Buff Garfield says, "Hi, I'm Kim Kardashian." Buff, as frequent commenter, friend of the stream, Buff Garfield, been Kim Kardashian all along. If so, I'll tick it up a little bit more.
All right. But I think it's important to know that even though reality TV is trashy, it's okay to like trashy TV. I think there's a lot of things that are trashy online that people consume, and that's fine. You're allowed to. There's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone in chat says they saw the comment from Kim K, so
You're fucked, dude.
I know. Oh no. She's gonna call her lawyers and have them beat me up.
Dude, I can't make that joke. I'm gonna reveal the board.
Let's reveal the board. American flag swimsuit, Kim Kardashian, this whiteboard.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
There we go,
All
man.
right. Much higher classy than I was given credit for. That is a 2. Thankfully, Buff Garfield, being Kim Kardashian, commented just in time to save it. That is a 2.
Kim K coming in with the clutch.
Calling a lawyer to beat someone up is so classy.
No?
It is. You've got real money if you need a lawyer to beat someone up for you.
It's true.
Because they know better.
What if
Probably.
Dude, that's what we should do. Instead of hiring lawyers that are real fancy smancy smarty pants, let's get the biggest guy in the room to beat up the judge. You'll win every case.
That's a fact. Wait, why are you erasing that one?
Ah, you're right.
Oh no, they liked the 15 so much, and then he went and redid it.
No, this is kind of sick,
it.
though. This is kind of sick. That top is a little weird, but the rest of it's kind of sick.
Donut operated doll said himbo lawyer. I can only hope.
What was this one? I lost track. We are 2 points?
2.
2 points.
2. We've done 1 card, I believe.
Yeah.
Jumping to the judge for a hug. That was a crazy video.
5 Nights at Freddy's ass defendant.
All right, let's redo the card that I did on the Secret Mobile stream.
I already see someone say they like this fight better. So it's an upgrade, quite frankly.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. We're going to do unknown to famous. Speaking of Kim K.
Yo!
I would say they're pretty famous at this point. Your Honor, I plead FNAF.
It's so... God, that's so bad, but it's so funny.
All right, I'm mixing up the board. Brett and Bink, indeed.
Oh.
Popemobile or JFK's car. Oh, which one is in cars?
Oh my God.
Just the Popemobile, so I'll go with that one.
Man, I can't read a lot of these out loud, but I am reading the YouTube chat. It's a good time. It's a good time.
All right, Corey, close your eyes.
All right.
Let's reveal the board. Unknown to famous. This is our next card. JFK's car was a rental. I don't know. I guess it's technically true, probably. Unknown to famous. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. We are trying to come up with a hint to get Corey to place the dial right onto this blue 4. Okay, we got some interesting ones coming in. Alrighty, I am going to set down the board. I am closing it up. Corey, you may look. One hint I saw which I really liked was TikTokers.
TikTokers!
In general. Saw it from a few people. Ooh, Megan has a good one. Almost any voice actor.
Oh, okay. So these are all... Oh. God, it would actually hurt my soul a little bit to put voice actors on the unknown side, so I feel like I have to put them on the famous side, just so I don't make myself sad. So no chat that if we don't get points here, it's just to make myself not sad.
Final one from Kelsey, Jim Hanks. Jim Hanks, Tom Hanks' brother.
No, not Jimmy Hanks.
Beloved personality, Jim Hanks.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to make myself sad now because it's on the unknown side. But I don't think it's very far on the unknown side. I think,
He has a brother? Yeah, Jim Hanks actually has a brother. He's acted in a few movies you may have seen.
I was gonna correct you for a second.
Jim Hanks does have a brother. He goes by Tom.
You might know him from this small indie film called Toy Story. Really underground. Alright, so it's gonna be on the unknown side. I want to tick it up towards famous, because voice actors are actors that get work and are in a lot of things. I think that, unfortunately, they go unaccredited. A lot of times they're not recognized. And TikTokers, well, there are some really big ones like, you know, Charlie D'Amelio and, you know, that one guy who points at things and goes, you know that guy? Mm-hmm. I don't remember his name. I'm not following. He made some banger ones in the beginning, though. I'll give him that. You know, they can be really famous, but a majority of TikTokers, nobody knows who they are. You know, it's nothing. So I think it's going to be unknown. I'm going to tweak it up. I can't, in good conscience, push it down further again. So I'm going to go ahead and lock it in there. Copy the lane.
Locked in. Every time, so I didn't read this one. Every time this card comes up and it's even like slightly to the unknown side or middling, we get a lot of people commenting us, the board gamers, and I think people really underestimate how small our account is. Like,
It is nice. It is.
Nobody knows who we are. We are like down here. We are like down here to the unknown side.
We are
like,
not even monetized on TikTok yet. You know,
Yeah.
like for videos and stuff.
It's growing. We'll get there soon. Soon we'll be here. Let's see it. Unknown to famous, Jim Hanks, voice actors, TikTokers. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. That is a 3. That is a 3. Very nice. Golly.
That's
Wow.
true. Dr. Filio says, we knew you before you were famous. OG tickets here.
Yes. Appreciate everyone who follows. Speaking of followers, you may notice our follower count is pretty darn small. If you would like to help fix that, if you're enjoying the stream and you're not currently following and you'd like to see more content of us, if you could drop us a follow on TikTok, it'd be very much appreciated.
Oh my lord, look at all the great people following. Whoa.
Holy moly,
That
thank
one
you
kid,
guys.
Drago, Sean S. Wow, so many people. Love you guys. You guys are great. Thank you all so much.
Yes, thank you. I'm passing the cards to Corey. We have 5 left. You read my comment before fame.
That's true, man. That's true. You get to brag about that till the day you die. Let's do. This is. I don't think we've done this one in a while. Let's do introvert extrovert.
Oh.
Somebody said we had 3K followers.
Holy moly,
Is that
did
true?
we?
That's
wow.
right. We were close. We were close before stream started.
Yeah, we were a good few away, but wow, if we had a big influx, that might be true.
Holy.
Moly. Thank you so much.
305?
3,005 followers. Holy crap,
Thanks,
that is
everyone.
huge. Thank you.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you. Wow.
And like Anna said, every follow is in remembrance of JFK.
Can we add that to the bio? Every follow in remembrance of JFK.
Scientific anomaly JFK.
Glad I came across your live. I'm glad you're here. Hope you're enjoying it.
I love.
Oh, golly. All right, I'm closing my eyes. Your card is introvert to extrovert.
You know what? My favorite part about streaming is just meeting new people and just having random conversations like this. It's so much fun. Alright, I'm gonna open the board. Introvert to extrovert. Boom. Introvert to extrovert. That right there is where our blue 4 is. You guys gotta memorize that location and give us clues in chat. Give us clues in chat that I can give to Mark here in order to get him to guess where that blue 4 is. All people are saying update the board. How much you score?
We had 3 in that last round. Right?
All right,
Yeah.
I will update the board as soon as I put this down. Memorize position. Give us some clues in chat. I am going to close the board. Mark, my favorite one I just saw, theater kids.
Introvert, extrovert. Golly. There are some theater kids who are introverts. That is surely the case. There are some people who, even though they're introverted, they find the courage to go out and perform on stage, and that's very impressive. So those people do. But that being said, there are a lot more theater kids who will start singing the songs from their musicals in a Chili's after their performance.
See another one, drunken gamers.
Drunken gamers. Ooh, that tends to be on the extroverted side. Yeah, I've seen too many videos of people, theater kids, post-show, doing their show gags in public restaurants with no shame whatsoever. So I think it's gonna be between here and here. Drunk gamers, specifically?
Drunken gamers.
When you say gamers, are you talking about a board gamer? Like one
No,
of
like
these?
video gamers.
Oh, ooh, yeah, they are probably a little too extroverted. I've had some people over Xbox Live chat when I was like 14 playing Xbox Live. There'd be some older people who probably shouldn't have been in the party with me to begin with, very drunk, spilling their entire life story, being like, "I'm screwed, man. It's over. Like, the guy bought a bar and it was failing and it was tanking and he was venting to me, a 14-year-old, about it." And I'm like, "Okay, buddy, that's great. You wanna load up another game?" Yeah, that was bad all around. I'm gonna go about here to the extrovert side.
I am going to say, because I only gave you 2. This is such an oddly specific stereotype, but we'll see if you can get it. The mute person after having a couple drinks. Like, mute is in they don't talk much. The quiet.
Oh, not the
physically disabled, mute, unable to speak person, but like the quiet one.
Okay. So that puts me about here, but theater kids is definitely further. Theater kids is definitely here.
Okay.
I'll even it out. I'll go about here. This is ticked up a bit farther from where I put it before. I'm locking in.
You're locked in? You're locked in? All right. A couple one I saw, 6 bridesmaids / groomsmen, I think is an interesting one. It's an oddly specific amount of bridesmaids and groomsmen, too.
You had a DNA test with Brendan Fraser. What on earth does that mean? Is that a common thing to have?
Can't say. I don't think either of us had the pleasure.
Yeah, not yet. Maybe soon.
Just before I reveal the board, one last honorable mention. Mr. Brett said, "Mark when it's speech time." That's a maxed out extrovert there.
I'd be locking in for those.
All right, you ready? You ready?
Let's see it. Whoa! Theater kids?
Yeah, theater kids are a mixed bag.
Theater kids ticked up that far?
Yeah.
Holy crap! Wow! I'll stand by my placement, but that is a miss. Really?
Because here's the thing you gotta realize, and I saw somebody in chat say it, introvert doesn't mean just shy. Introvert is like you get energy by being by yourself. Extrovert, you get energy by being with people.
I'm
right?
aware. I'm aware of that. I wasn't saying that openly in my talking, but even if I were to consider that, I'd have this exact same placement.
Interesting. All right. Fair enough, man.
Those theater kids be theatering. Holy moly. Well, that is 0 points. Erasing and writing the new score. Big old letters.
Guys, that was perfect. That was like an exact copy.
Those theater kids at the IHOP are a loud minority. Thankfully, that does seem to be the case.
Drago just say trombone players in band class, which I also thought was funny.
That's funny. Yo, Sierra sent a rose as well. Thank you so much. All right. What are we going with?
Thank you, Ashley. Said I'm so good at 5s.
I don't like
That's true. 5s? Listen, all right? My mommy said I was really good at 5s. 4s I'm having a little trouble with right now, but I'm gonna get better, okay?
All right. Let's see. This is a card we do a lot.
Yeah?
But it's gonna be happen suddenly, happen slowly. Do we do this one a lot, or I just feel like we do it a lot?
Which one is it? Happen suddenly, happen slowly?
Happen suddenly, happen slowly.
We used to do it a lot. We haven't done it in a while. Somebody asked where's my Vox beanie. I gotta be so for real with you, chat. I've seen a couple people ask me why I haven't been wearing my beanies. Guys, I've been wearing beanies too much. My hair is starting to thin right here from like taking it off and on. So I have to go a little beanie-less in order to not ruin my hairline. That's the dark secret.
That clue went over Mark's head, unlike ...
Jesus Christ.
Anna's on a real JFK kick tonight. All right, the card is happen slowly, happen suddenly.
Exactly. Don't operate doll. Be kind to the hairline. Exactly. I gotta take a break from the beanies.
Mixing up the board. Corey's looking away. Let's see it. Ooh, all right. This 4 is our placement. The card is happens slowly, happens suddenly. Trying to come up with a hint to get Corey to place the red dial right onto that 4. This is an interesting one. We're going to take up to 3 comments from chat. Okay, all right. We got some interesting ones coming in. I am closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Shoo!
Ooh, this is a really interesting one. This is a regional one. Not everyone will be able to relate to this, but getting snow on the ground. I think that's an interesting one. I really like that one.
Okay. Feels like this is definitely more so to take care of just in that one alone.
We also had Tuesdays was another one that I saw.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
That one just hit me. That one took a while for me to marinate on, but that one got me after a second or two.
Final one. This is a funny one.
Okay.
Indie game updates.
Dude, let me tell you, all right? I got at least 3 or 4 games in my, oh, thank you. Mirrored. I have at least 3 or 4 games in my Steam library right now that I am just absolutely waiting to see the little update notification in order to fucking play a new update of them. It's terrible. God. So in that sense, it's definitely happened slowly, all right? I think the snow falling is interesting because it Takes a while for it to get on the ground, but then once it's on the ground, boom, it just magically rises up. But it still takes a long while for it to feel like it gets on the ground. Indie game updates, they take forever.
So snow on the ground, Tuesdays, and indie game updates.
Indie game updates, dude. Oh my god. Yo, if there's any Hades 2 enjoyers in chat right now, alright, you know the feeling. But we just got to eat recently, so I'm sustained. I'm sustained for now.
When it updates, you've beaten most of it already.
It's a horrible feeling. Just kidding, no it's not. I spent another 300 hours in the game easy. Oh, God, I have a problem. Alright, have been slowly, I think, indie game, and then what was the third one? Indie game snowing in Tuesdays? Tuesdays, man, they don't come around fast enough, alright? Tuesdays, they really lagging behind.
They don't come around often.
No, but it's like the second day of the work week. Mondays, they're so slow. Mondays is the first day of the work week, slow. So you gotta tick it up a little bit for Tuesdays, because they go by faster than Mondays, but they're still so slow. You just want the day to be over, right? So you can get to the Friday, all right? So I think right about there, I'm happy with.
Okay, snow on the ground, Tuesdays, and indie game updates.
Tuesdays, indie game updates, I'm locked in right there.
Locked in. Let's see, I also saw a few people honorable mention Corey losing his hair to hats.
It's tragic.
Unfortunate. It was much more towards the center. Yeah, the snow on the ground, I really like that one because it does take a while to stick, but once it gets going, it's, you know, it's like a snap. All of a sudden there's snow everywhere.
I did say that too.
Indie game updates, they take a while, but you know, once they're out, they're implemented instantly.
That is true.
Right?
That's true.
And Tuesdays, it's not a Monday, so it's not going to be that far down. And at the end of the day, it is just 24 hours.
Okay, fair enough. I'll write the new score on the board.
I'm sorry, Hannah said, I've been trying to think of a good JFK joke for you guys, but my mind's all over the place.
We can't be encouraging this type of behavior.
We can't. I need to stop reading these. I need to stop reading these.
We can't.
Okay, Corey, you're fired. How do the numbers work? The numbers are what we are aiming for. So we're trying to give a hint with the various cards. So something that happens slowly will be way over here. Something that happens suddenly is going to be way over here. We are aiming to get to the 4. That is the best number to get. Usually you have to go to the TikTok pinned video to get that explanation.
Oh, look at you guys.
You got it special here.
Spoiling you today.
Well, it is now Corey's turn to pick out a card. We have 3 cards left. Hannah says, I know you read them. Yes. Yeah, we read all these comments.
We read them.
Most of them. Unfortunately, I missed some.
There are some that I want to read, but we just can't get it to fit into the flow of conversation, but we see them all.
How are the points awarded to each player? It is cumulative. So we are both scoring the points together. If I get a 4, then Corey gets a 2. That ends up being 5 points.
We're trying to beat our high score each time, all right? So right now we're not doing too hot. We need to pick up the slack a little bit here. That's last round score. We're trying to beat that.
And the game is called Wavelength.
All right, Mark. Underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do.
Alrighty.
Wavelength. We really do need to get a name tag for this game. Give him a little cute. We need the name tag and the googly eyes right there.
Yeah, well, we need the googly eyes underneath here, so it pulls focus.
Yeah, good luck with that. How are you gonna put googly eyes on a rotating board?
Yo, Mr. Bread sent a heart me. Holy moly, thank you so much, Mr. Bread. Closing up my eyes.
DK, there are 7 rounds, but each time we score a 4, we add an additional card so we can play another round. And we only score 3 points, but that's the speech. I'm not allowed to say that.
Yeah.
All right, that's Mark's job. All right, let's see.
Union rule state.
Union rule state. It's in his contract. I'm not allowed to step on any toes. Underrated thing to do over here. Overrated thing to do over here. Right there is where the blue 4 is. Chat, it is your job. Memorize that location and give us some clues that I can give to Mark, to get him to put that dial right there on the blue 4. I'm going to close up the board. I'm going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. Ooh, I like that one a lot from A. Get a college degree.
Ooh.
And this one's also topical. Maybe not so much anymore, but still pretty recent. Dubai chocolate.
Dubai chocolate?
Dubai chocolate. Have you not been seeing that? All over the For You page? So it's like some special chocolate that's only served in Dubai. There's a popular in Dubai that people have been getting shipped over to the US and the UK and all over Europe.
What's special about it?
It's got some sort of filling. I don't know if it's like a... Does anyone in chat know what's inside the Dubai chocolate?
Sugar.
yeah, absolutely.
Big twist.
And last but not least, the final one I will read from my 3 going on a roller coaster. Pistachio, somebody said. Pistachio.
Ooh.
I've wanted to try one. They do look good. I'm not going to front.
Roller coaster?
Roller coaster.
So roller coasters are cool. It's a bit underrated to go on a roller coaster. They're cool. Getting chocolate shipped to you from Dubai, that sucks. Like, probably not good people doing that. Yo, Amelia sent a heart me. Holy moly, thank you so much, Amelia. Yeah. I don't think Dubai is ethically sourcing their chocolate. I don't think whatever is in it is worth that. So I'd say it's a bit overrated, but I think these are going to be middling no matter what, because who really cares? It's chocolate, it's a roller
coaster. I told you there was
coaster.
love inside.
I wouldn't believe you.
And then don't forget getting a college degree.
Getting a college degree. Well, that's underrated. Okay. College degree and roller coasters are underrated. Dubai chocolate is overrated. I'm going to even it out, say it's right in the middle, but slightly, ever so slightly, over to the overrated side.
Oh, you swap, because you've been talking about underrated this whole time.
No, I've been talking about overrated this whole time, because I was caught up on that Dubai chocolate. Dubai, more like dubious.
Come on, man.
You're asking a film major about college degrees, says Dr. Vasily. You take that back.
That's why he's saying they're underrated, because he's like, come on, I can do something with mine, kiddo.
Yo, Mr. Bread sent a strawberry tanghulu, and Chelsea Weasel sent an ice cream cone. Thank you so much.
It looks so good. All right, are you ready to see?
Let's see it.
Are you ready to rot what you have sowed?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. I've made my bed.
Ooh, now lie in it, Buster.
Let's go. Let's go. That is a 3. Holy moly. Your guys' hints got me there. Very good. Very good.
For the record, I saw somebody say, I am not anti-education, all right? I love education. There's just other ways to do it. You can go to a trade school. That's also pretty good.
Yo! Holy crap, that is a rootin' tootin' hat and mustache from Mr. Bread.
He wanted to give me a hat.
He's like, you know what, Corey, put a hat back on.
Put it back on, Buster. We don't want to see the hair anymore.
And that otter sent a dolphin. Thank you, thank you. Also, I love your Magic Heart profile picture of that otter. That is very fun.
It was a 3, yeah?
Yes, that was a 3. First time seeing you and having so much fun. Greetings from Spain. Ooh.
Yo, shout out Spain.
Yes, glad you are enjoying.
I want to go to Spain one day.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to go to a lot of European countries, to be fair, though.
I'm not a huge fan of traveling, all things considered.
I'm not a big fan of traveling the verb, but once I get there, it's pretty sick.
Oh, okay. Let's see, it's now my turn to choose a card. Let's see.
Somebody says, I didn't spend 60K on a degree for nothing. Hope your hair thins.
Wow.
I'm in college right now as we speak, spending money on a degree, all right? It's notably just a little bit overrated, all right?
To be fair, I did very clearly state in my deliberations I thought it was underrated. But then again, I do have a film degree, so, you know, take anything I say about it with a grain of salt.
Listen, buddy, you got hair to spare. If you start thinning right now, people aren't going to realize for a few years, okay? I'm working with a limited supply up here, okay?
Guys, if Corey's hair starts thinning, he's gonna steal mine. So we can't be having that.
If Mark comes in with a few inches cut off, just know where it went.
You're not in college, you're in a kitchen.
Ever hear of online schooling?
You know, Corey, you did say I'm in college right now. So.
I got my laptop right here. I'm filling in. They don't know what's going on with the Zoom camera.
At least y'all's hair is the same color? That is not true. That is not true.
Kinda. No. Gotta dye it a little bit. Corey and Witchhead, listen, buddy. Listen.
I am a dirty blonde. Yo! Guinea Pig Caramel sent a tiny diny and 2 ice cream cones. Woo! Holy crap, thank you so much. Corey is more ginger. Shockingly, I've heard multiple people say they think that I'm ginger. And I tell them, I think you're crazy if you think that. But
I think you're sipping the silly juice, Buster.
5 good spins. 1, 2, 3, 4.5.
What's up, Johnny Mullen? Welcome back.
Mark. I'm not reading that, Hannah. I'm not reading that. All right, Corey, look away. The card is plain to fancy. I am opening up the board. We are trying to give Corey a hint to get him to place this red dial right onto that blue 4. The card is plain to fancy. Ooh, okay, we got some good ones coming in. Ooh, we got some creative ones coming in. Wait, they aren't ginger. Ban anyone who says I'm ginger.
No,
I'm
Mark,
joking, I'm joking.
No.
I'm closing up the board. Corey, you may look.
You can't do that, Marcus. They'll die on that hill. They will sacrifice themselves to prove a point.
One of the first hints I saw that I really liked was caviar.
Caviar.
One from Bianca I liked was
Fancy.
Cinderella's lost shoe.
Super fancy. That's a glass slipper, baby.
Yes.
You're telling me the average person could afford a glass slipper? I don't think so. That's fancy as shit.
And final one, I really like this one. I think this is a super creative one. Lobster. Yo, and Guinea Pig Caramel sent 5 roses as well.
Lobster.
Thank you so much. They sent 5 roses, a rosa, 2 dolphins, a tiny diny, and a let them cook. Holy crap. I missed those. Thank you so much, Guinea Pig Caramel. Really appreciate that.
Listen, these are all like, when I think of if I have a mood board for fancy, right? Lobster, caviar. What was the other one you said?
Cinderella's lost shoe.
Cinderella, maybe that one doesn't go on the mood board, but I feel it spiritually, all right? But a lobster, caviar, maybe my maxed out answer for this has always been like a Fabergé egg, all right? So boom, put that on the mood board. I feel like caviar and lobster goes really well with them. I'll take it up slightly because they're foods, right? They're foods.
Yo, Mr. Bread sent 6 chili. Thank you so much, Mr. Bread. Always glad to have your support.
Mr. Bread is a gamer. Facts. Man, these things are fancy AF, dude. Yeah, lobsters, they're like shellfish. They don't like sharing, apparently.
Yo, and Jess sent a hand heart. Holy moly, thank you so much. I'm doing the wrong kind of heart. I know. I'm doing the Gen Z heart. Corey's doing the Gen Alpha heart.
What the fuck? No, this is the Gen Z heart, dude.
Well, you know, we're on the border.
All right.
Are you locked
Not Gen Alpha, dude. We're on the millennial border. What are you talking about?
The border of Gen Z, which is why.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
Are you locked in
I'm
right
locked
there?
in. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm not using my wrinkles.
Plain to fancy. Let's see it. Lobster, caviar, Cinderella's lost shoe. Woo! That is a 4. That is dead center 4. Very nice. You ticked it up exactly enough. Maxed out would not have gotten you there, but that is a 4. And Katie Crocodile sent a let them cook. Holy moly.
They knew I was cooking. They knew I was cooking.
I read the emoji in your name as Crocodile. It might just be Katie. But.
Katie, avid fan of crocodiles.
Or it could be an alligator. I
shouldn't have assumed. Right.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Katie. Very much appreciated. Well, that is a 4. I will keep my speech brief. Well, a 4 in cooperative wavelength is not worth 4 points, it is worth 3. Instead, the benefit is we add another card to the pile, extending the game. Woo, that was brief. That was quick. I said a lot of words, but I talked fast. So I didn't necessarily make the speech any shorter, I just said it faster.
Chad, how's that 11 looking? Immediately saw an OMG Corey as soon as I said that. Not a good sign.
What did you do?
I dropped the marker.
Hey, are y'all live yet?
Wonky 7. Okay. Fucking okay. The fucking straight up slash emoji. That's so
golly.
What logo is that? That's a logo. No.
Have Mark write it. No. That is my answer.
Guys, if I have Mark write it, it's gonna put me out of a job.
Mark.
I'm making it wonky on purpose that time. That's what you guys get for criticizing my 11. She's very beautiful to me.
Oh, golly. Your turn to choose a card. Yo, Jess sent a galaxy.
Woo!
Holy crap. Thank you so much, Jess.
All right.
Holy moly.
Shout out
thank
you. Holy.
Wonky ones. Don't call them wonky. But yeah, I was gonna say, I really like the lobster clue because I think that inherently means you can't max it out because of the history of lobsters not always being associated with fine dining. They used to be associated with like prison food, like vermin, like on par with eating mice.
I also have to say, I love that you gave that whole speech, and there are a plethora of people spamming 8 + 4 = 12 in chat right now.
It's not worth 4, it's worth 3.
4 points is worth 3. The extra point goes to the card.
Yo, Guinea Pig Caramel sent another Tiny Diny and 2 more ice cream cones. Holy crap, thank you. Is that a card you've done before?
I think we did this one before. Inessential Essential, we did this.
Okay, do this one.
Yippee! Oh, I love this already. I'm gonna immediately use the one that you gave them.
Okay.
Waste of time, good use of time.
Ooh. No matter where the placement is, if it's anywhere in the middle, people always say watching the stream.
Watching the stream, man. Doesn't matter where. And you know what? They're always right.
Yes.
Doesn't matter where I am.
Doesn't matter where it is, they
always
are correct.
Right. They should speech again. What goes to you also say 12? That's friendly fire. That's friendly fire, dude. Yo!
4 is worth 3 in this game mode, but we added another card.
Just said the money gun, dude.
Yo!
You missed it. It shot money all over the place. That was crazy.
Oh, crap, I missed it.
All right. Let's open the board.
Thank you so much, Jess. Really appreciated.
Boom, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is your... Immediately, I started opening the board. I saw your stream. Immediately. Fellas, this right here is where the blue 4 is. Ladies and everyone else. Waste of time. Good use of time. Give me some clues in chat that I can give to Mark. All right, I am going to close up the board in a second, so memorize this location. This is your last chance. It is going away. Boom, Mark, you can open your eyes. First one I saw I liked, napping.
Okay.
Napping.
Napping. I feel like napping is kind of a middling placement because, I mean, yeah, you're quote-unquote wasting time by napping, but you're so refreshed when you wake up. You're recharging yourself to take on the rest of the day. It can be very useful to come home and take a little nap.
Here's one. Here's an oddly specific one that I like. Chopping. They said onions, but I'm just gonna say vegetables. Chopping vegetables instead of using pre-chopped ones.
Ooh.
It's a long one.
Ooh. Okay. I would not say that is at all a waste of time because I think in general this might be placebo. I will acknowledge this might be placebo. I think it tastes better and fresher when you chop them yourselves. But with that being said, just buy it regularly at the store, chopped.
They wanted me to reiterate onions specifically. They're doubling down on onions specifically. So I'll say onions specifically for them.
I think that is just ever so slightly a good use of time. I think it is just very slightly a good use of time.
And this is another specific one, but I do like it. Brushing your teeth and then eating.
Okay, that's a waste of time. Why'd you do that? Just eat, then brush your teeth.
All right, those are my 3. I got some honorable mentions to say after you're locked in.
I'm just gonna mirror what I had. I'm gonna say it's just very slightly to the waste of time side.
All right. Are you locked in?
I'm locked in. I'm gonna stop touching it.
A lot of people wanted me to say film degree.
Hey, It is a good use of time. It is worthwhile. There are practical applications for it. It is a massive networking experience for your local film area. You meet industry professionals.
You wouldn't be watching it otherwise.
Yeah, you wouldn't be watching this stream otherwise, okay? You can thank me and Board Ghost Film Degree for this stream.
I also saw somebody say exercising.
Waste of time.
Waste. Don't need it. Don't need it. You're fine. And then of course, everyone says watching someone else's stream.
Every time. Every time.
Every time.
Yo, 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘮 sent a lightning bolt. Holy moly! Thank you so much, Chelsea.
Ooh, you ready?
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, just buy it at the store chopped, dummy.
Like, it does make it taste better, but not that much. It's not worth your time.
That is a miss. That is not touching the
Also,
tip.
they wanted me to specify onions specifically because chopping onions makes you cry. It makes you cry. It hurts. It stings, dude.
Oh, Kelsey, not Chelsea. My bad. 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮𝘮, thank you so much. Yo, and Not Gengar sent 10 tiny dinies. Holy crap! Thank you, Not Gengar.
So yeah, people are spamming. I see a 4. Do a poll. It's a poll.
Put it to a poll.
This is not a democracy. We tried out democracy on this stream once. Immediately rescinded.
I did the poll one time. Stay at home, Megan. Hello, welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, that is no points. We are at 11 with 1 card left. In the grand scheme of degrees, though, you know, that's fair enough, Johnny.
It's fair enough.
Fair enough.
You could have been an astrophysicist, but instead you chose to do this, Mark.
What can I say? What can I say? Poll with emojis, thumbs down. I need to figure out how to set up a poll not using emojis. Yo, Stay at Home Megan sent a heart me. Thank you so much.
Mark, I'm your friend, okay? We go back. We go way back. 16 years way back. So because of that, I'm gonna do you a favor, and I'm gonna let you prove to everyone your film degree was not worthless with the card good actor, bad actor.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
This is for you, Mark.
Using the knowledge of my film degree.
Using the knowledge of your film degree.
Place it exactly onto the 4 for bad actor, good actor.
It says, hello, happy Pancake Day. So technically, yesterday, as it's 12:45 in the UK. Shout out UK. I saw somebody else earlier say that they were in the UK. Shout out. Still Pancake Day for us, though, so we get to party.
Does IHOP do anything for Pancake Day?
Dude, we're missing out.
You go there after stream.
Bang! Hell yeah! All right, I'm unveiling the board. Boom! Chat. Board Ghost says, can we get some pancakes in chat? That right there is our blue 4. Chat, give your suggestions, bad actor to good actor, so I can give clues to Mark in order to get him to guess where that blue 4 is. Boom. I'm gonna leave it for a second. I see some hints coming in. I see some hints coming in. Saw someone. All right, I'm gonna close up the board. Mark, you can look now.
All right, you see, using my film degree, I'm going to tell you that all actors are bad actors. There are only good editors.
Okay.
That's crazy.
First rule of film school, a good or bad editor will make or break your actor.
Man, I'm seeing quite a list of names in chat. The first one I'm gonna say is Tom Hanks, based off of what I've seen.
Jim Hanks' brother?
Jim Hanks' brother. Yeah.
Okay.
Lesser known idol.
I've heard Jim Hanks' brother has been in DAC.
If you're like rating success based off how many times they've voice acted Woody the Cowboy, then less successful brother Tom Hanks.
Okay. Okay. All right. Tom Hanks is a conventionally good actor, but the thing is, I don't like him. I don't like him as a person, but as an actor, he seems fine. He's probably good. Let's see. He hasn't really been in any stinkers. All of his movies that he's in, even if they're like okay movies, his performance is always really good. So I would say this is pretty far to the good actor side.
And
Yo, Stay at Home Megan sent a heart me and a rose. Thank you so much.
Mark, and I'm seeing two names over and over again, and I think chat is going to be really mad at me if I don't say these two names. So I'm going to Ryan Reynolds and Adam Sandler.
Underrated AF. Adam Sandler specifically. Watch Uncut Gems right now. If you haven't seen it, go watch Uncut Gems.
I can't. I shit you not, Uncut Gems gave me a panic attack. I couldn't finish it. I had to get up and leave. It gave me an actual panic attack.
Uncut Gems blew me away in the theaters. I'd never seen a movie like that. I was absolutely shocked. And Adam Sandler said, if I don't win an Oscar from Uncut Gems, I will make you all pay by making the worst movie any of you have ever seen. And I don't believe it did win any Oscars.
Still waiting for that movie.
Divine, says Luke. Cool. Alright. Tom Hanks is probably pretty close to maxed out, but Adam Sandler is going to be more of a middling pick, and Ryan Reynolds, unfortunately, is a bit more of a middling pick. I don't quite enjoy seeing Ryan Reynolds in most movies. I don't like him as Deadpool, I'll be honest.
Wow.
I know.
Controversial.
I don't like Deadpool that much to begin with.
That's fair.
But it's just gonna be a quarter middle. I'm gonna stop messing with it. It's gonna be a quarter to the good side. I'm gonna lock in right there.
You ready?
I also see people saying Leonardo DiCaprio. That's so maxed out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say something controversial. I don't know how well chat knows good actors. I'm gonna say it.
Uncut Gems, Punch Drunk Love, Sandman, Legendary. He's got some good movies under his belt.
Now you ready?
Yep.
Ooh.
Whoa! Whoa! They were putting some respect on the Sandler name.
Some respect on the Sandman.
Put some respect on Adam
Sandman.
Sandler. Yo, and Charlie sent a finger heart as well. Thank you so much. Holy moly.
You gotta get rid of that thing. It's blocking your...
Oh, God. Get rid of this thing?
Oh, never mind. Sorry. Right there is what I was trying to look at. The gift.
Okay. Yo, Steven is everywhere sent a heart me as well. Thank you. You. Very much appreciated. Holy moly.
Yeah, a lot of people were mentioning Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Crazy.
That's a bad actor.
That's crazy.
Bad actor.
That's almost like maxed out for me.
Yeah.
Horrible actor.
I'm gonna be honest. Ryan Reynolds really got me. I could not push Ryan Reynolds.
I'm with you, man.
This far down.
I'm with you.
He's fine. He seems like a real nice person.
I like Zendaya. I saw somebody say that. Zendaya's a good actor.
He plays the same character in everything.
He always plays The Rock, man. He always plays The Rock.
I was talking about Ryan Reynolds.
Well, yeah, that too.
He has, from what I've seen, zero range. Maybe I need to see more of his movies, but...
It says... I don't think I can read that one. But that was a good one. Oh my god. Alright.
Alright, that was our last card for this round. Corey, tally up those points.
So, chat, there's one. And
we scored 2. I was on the 2.
And yeah, no, 1 + 1 is 2. Add the 2 to the math and do the thing.
Yo,
I definitely wasn't stalling for Mark to tell me how many he scored.
He's teaching us this pre-calc knowledge.
1 + 1. Okay, man.
Oh, golly.
Why does that one look like a blade of grass?
Another round, please. Do not worry, we will be doing another round. We are doing another round, but we are going to take a moment to read from the official Wavelength rulebook what we get for scoring a 13. This may sound familiar to some of you who are here for the previous round, but for scoring a 13, we get, in all caps, so close.
So close!
So close 13 is in fact the same category as 15. So, we have gotten 2 so close messages in a row. So close.
So close.
Lock in on writing that.
So close. So close.
Alrighty. Well, I am going to pick out 7 new cards for our next round of cooperative Wavelength. So I'm going to choose some advanced cards this time. because why not? It's a free country. I'm allowed to choose whatever cards I want.
Now when I'm through with you, Buster. Lock you up.
What? Yo, also we are at 40,000 likes, Mr. Bones points out. We are very close to getting to 50,000. Holy moly, thank you all. Thank you everyone who's been liking the stream. 40,000 is very good. Holy moly. Pokemon card or the JFK jokes carry on. You know what, fair enough. Corey,
You want to dig out that card?
Yeah, I'm gonna go fetch
that card that's coated in carbonite right now? Well, he's gone. Chat, he is getting a card that if you missed the stream, we tossed it like the ring into Mount Doom, and then drug it back out. And he is getting that. But we got, what happens at 50K? Nothing, we're just really appreciative. That's about it. And then you guys are awesome.
Sorry, it was still in my jacket pocket from that date we took it on. Oh, it's not gonna gain focus.
Oh, that's my close my eyes.
Close our eyes. Sexy Pokemon,
Yeah,
unsexy
there it is.
Pokemon. This card's seen a lot. Alright, replace one of them in the deck with this.
Let's see, which one? Let's get rid of that one.
Now they can't talk about good movies.
Alright, Mark, pick a card, any card.
Kelsey says, what the? That's an appropriate reaction to that card. I don't know why they printed that.
You know, this is double-sided, so we could always just bait chat and do the other side. The poor innocent other side that did nothing wrong.
Quiet loud.
Alright, I'm picking a card to go first?
Yes.
All right.
Or, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
What's going on?
You can pick one first. Yes.
Okay, alright. See, I normally like to have that be our closer. It's a great closer. Man, let's do this one. You know what? No, you always make me do the other side of this card, so I'm gonna make you do it for a change. We're gonna do won't live to 100, will live to 100.
Great, this is an amazing card. Make you do this card. I give you the opportunity to do this card.
No, I don't much care for that card.
In fact, the harder one is reading off the clues. That's the harder aspect
I
of
don't
this
much
card.
care for the card. Alright, are you ready?
Golly. Yep, closing up my eyes.
How did I know immediately we were gonna get JFKs? Alright, let's see what we got.
He's gonna get better.
Chat, here we go. Scale of won't live to 100, will live to 100. There's our blue 4. Memorize that position, because in a second I'm going to ask for your clues in chat so that I can give them to Mark and that he can put the dial on the blue 4 from your clues alone. Alright? Neither saw it. Okay. I am going to go ahead and close up the board. Mark, you can look now. Immediately, I saw sea turtle.
Sea turtle?
Sea turtle.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
What the heck? You're single-handedly taking the plastic straws and throwing them in the ocean.
Yeah. I would go up to the sea turtle like, I need to see some ID, and if they were born in 1924, you know, that's what I have to do. They won't live to be 100.
Well, so another good one, Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton, probably living to be 100. Probably. Are they alive?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, alright.
They're kind of sick with it.
Sick
Dolly
with
Parton? She's sick.
The Pope. Okay, so this is probably pretty far to the will live to be 100 side.
I got one last one for you. My third clue. This is a little oddball one out there, but I like it a lot. A Twinkie.
They would like to have you believe that they will live to be 100, living through nuclear radiation and whatever else life can throw at it. People have been led to believe that Twinkies are invincible. I don't think that's true. I think they tested it. It you know, did not last that long. I don't think it's maxed out because they would have said, like, I don't know, Zeus or something. who's guaranteed to live forever, for they are immortal. But I think it's going to be pretty far down. I think sea turtles have a good shot, but they're in nature. They're fighting for their lives out there. Dolly Parton, anything could happen. They're not 100 yet. And Twinkie, if you preserve it well, keep it in a fridge or something, it'll last. But most of them are eaten before reaching 100. I think I'm going to lock in right there.
So honorable mention, I want to talk about this one for a split second. The two ones I see a lot in chat, and I didn't read it because I think we've talked about these a lot, so I didn't want to use these clues again. But Queen Elizabeth and Betty White were two that I saw a lot. And those, I understand why people say it, but for me, it always wants me to make it put in the exact opposite or in the middle, because we definitively know the outcome of those. You know?
Mr. Bone says you can't math. If someone was born in 1924, they would already be 100. I know, that's why I have to take them out.
Yeah, they made it.
Yeah, it's an issue.
Are you ready?
Yes.
It's also, what someone said, McDonald's fry on my car floor. All right, I'm
100 years?
100 years.
What would that fry be made out of?
Dude, I don't know if you've ever seen, somebody did an experiment where they bought McDonald's from like 30 years ago and just had it in a cupboard, and they took it out like 10 years ago. That shit looked pretty pristine.
Horrifying. Dr. Facilier said student loans.
Student loans and debt. That's a, that's good. Right, here we go.
Whoa! Let's go. That is a 4. That is a 4. Very nice. Covering up Corey's eyes, so it'll hopefully get focus. Very nice. Very nice. Wow. Great hints. Really locked in for that one. 5. It's a 5.
It's a 5.
Well, when it comes to a 4 in cooperative wavelength, it does not get us 4 points. No, instead it gets us 3 points. But the benefit is we add another card to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score.
And I'm gonna do a little asterisk here for everyone who kind of zoned out for a second and say not 4.
Not 4. That 3 is correct. You scored a 4, but that 3 on the board is correct.
That extra point, we steal it from the 4 and make it a card.
Yes.
That's a good 3, Corey. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the validation, because sometimes I'm like, I don't know, the chat's gonna yell at me, and then sometimes they're like, that's perfect.
All right, it is now my turn to pick out a card.
And 50K!
Yo! Holy crap! 50K likes on TikTok.
50K!
Thank you so much for the support. All right, the card I'm going to choose is Bad Investment, Good Investment.
You guys, straight gamers.
Bad investment, good investment.
You guys, I keep seeing poll question mark, Dr. Facilier. I think they just like polls. I don't think they care about the 4. I think they just like polls.
Maybe they're asking any Polish viewers in chat.
Oh, I hope so. That'd be sick.
Polls?
Any polls?
All right, I am going to mix up the board. Corey's looking away. Luke says poll.
Luke also said, wait, it's a 4 though, not a 3. Bitch.
All right, bad investment, good investment. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Let's see if I can get it to get focus. This 4 is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. We need to give Corey a clue that gets him to put the red dial right onto that blue 4 that you see on your screen. The card is bad investment, good investment. Oh boy, we got some funny ones coming in.
Big coin.
All right, I am closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Any shitcoin investors in chat?
One that I saw that I really liked was penny stocks.
I don't know enough about penny stocks to be like confident that it's the worst thing in the world, but I've not heard them spoken of positively in my life.
They suck.
Another one I liked from
There you go.
Brittany Speens is your brother-in-law's gym.
I don't think you're ever going to see that money back.
And final one from Dr. Facilier, film degrees. Actually, no, okay, I'm not counting that one. Ignore that one. That's not a real hint, because I have my own actual opinions on that.
Guys, we'll go further down.
You know, Hannah's is interesting. I'll read Hannah's. FIFA cards.
FIFA cards are an awful investment. However, I will tick it up slightly because it's something that gives you joy, which has some merit. I don't think it's good and you should spend your money on them, but if it gives you joy, it gives you joy, and that is some merit.
So FIFA cards, penny stocks, and your brother-in-law's gym.
Jim Hanks?
Jim Hanks. Your brother-in-law's Jim Hanks?
Your brother-in-law, Jim Hanks. Congratulations for marrying Tom Hanks.
Chat, how hard do you think it would be to get Jim Hanks on this stream?
Chat, you think we can pull it?
You think he's busy?
Dude, he voices so many Toy Story video games, okay? He does not have time for us. Man, I think I'm good there.
Okay, bad investment, good investment, your brother-in-law's gym, penny stocks, FIFA cards. Let's see it.
Ooh, is that a 2 or is that all?
That is a 2.
I'll take it.
That is a 2. We were on the board, aiming too high. Maybe try to get his brother, Tom. I didn't know Jim Hanks had a brother.
Wait, you're telling me Jim, the Woody voice actor, has a brother?
I guess so. Get him to do the force speech just for no reason. I saw a lot of people saying like NFTs or like 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮 coin, stuff like that, and that's definitely maxed out for me. I thought penny stocks was a really good one because it's a reckless thing to get into, but I mean, it's not as known to be dangerous as NFTs and stuff like that. Some people can make money on penny stocks. And FIFA cards, I saw someone else said Pokemon cards. Maybe I should have gone with that one instead. It's all a thing of like, yeah, it's not the safest investment in the world, but if you're being strategic with it, and it brings you joy, it's not the biggest waste of time. And then brother-in-law's gym, I just thought that one was funny. Maybe the gym succeeds. You never know.
How confident are you in the capabilities of your brother-in-law?
Not very much. Let's see. All right, so that is 2 points. We are now at 5, and it is now Corey's turn to choose a card. What is a penny stock? Let's see if I can describe this correctly. Board Ghost will correct me if I'm wrong, but it is a stock that is incredibly cheap, usually costing less than a penny. So you can buy a huge amount of stock in a company with a very low amount of money, and it's a very volatile stock. So it's kind of like gambling.
Should I piss off chat?
Sure, why not?
Chat, we are going to do quite possibly the worst card printed in this deck, alright? It's quite possibly the worst card. I am so sorry to do this to you. Everyone's saying do it, so I'm doing it. The card that we are going to be playing is Tick to Talk.
What does this even mean? What does this mean? How does any clue get me to place a style anywhere? It doesn't make sense.
Man, people are gonna say, define it. I can't. That's a journey you have to take on your own.
We're going solely off vibes. For this.
Kessie
okay?
Weasel puts it best where it's like Kiki and Bobo.
Yes.
That's, he just says, no, wait, I get it. We're relying on you, man. Alright. We're relying on you. Worse than sexy versus unsexy? Yes, Buff Garfield. Worse than unsexy versus unsexy. Alright, guys. I saw somebody say, hopefully it's on Tick's side so I can say Tourette's.
Jesus.
No, that's fine. Alright, let's see it. Boom! Oh, there was no 4. I gotta respin that.
Ow.
Bam! Alright, chat. This right here is where the blue 4 is. Alright? Memorize this location, and you all can go ahead and give us clues in chat. So many people are saying I don't get it. It's okay. I don't either, man.
We're going off vibes.
We're going off vibes alone. All right, everybody, give us your things in chat. I am going to close the board now.
Doing,
All right, Mark.
doing Kiki and Bobo, going off vibes.
A couple ones I've seen. Lyme disease.
Oh, because you get it from a tick. You get it from a tick. Yes, maxed out tick. Woo! Logged in. Anything else?
People want me to say Tourette's.
Okay, yeah, we discussed that one. Maxed out tick.
Oh, I like this one a lot. Zig.
Zag. Zigs. Oh, I get it. Because zig and zag, tick and tock. Zig is the first in zigzag. Tick is the first in TikTok. Maxed out. Absolute tick. I'll bring it up a little bit just to account, you know, saving room for Jesus and all that.
So 1 second is another one. That's really good.
Ticks every second. I'm locked in.
right.
Let's see it. Show me the 4. People were doubting. That we could ever get a 4 on this card. And we
so
didn't.
Right.
And
they're
we
so
didn't.
right. And they're so right.
We needed some more qualifiers in there. I mean, those are the hints that max me out to
Well,
tick.
Lyme disease is not a bug. It's something you get from a tick. It's not a tick literally. That's why I think it's a little. That's why it's up a little bit. You know.
Okay, I understand. Well,
And
we are
zig
still.
is just like tangentially related to tick.
We are still on the board. That is still a 2. That is 2 points. Not bad at all for that horrible, no good card.
Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. Getting onto the board at all for this one is a major accomplishment.
What would you say if it was middle? No idea.
Hyphen.
Wow. Did not save enough room for Jesus, Mark. Yeah, I should have accounted for a big Jesus. Save that much room for them. All right. It's now my turn to take a card. Hopefully mine's not going to be terrible. I love this card. We're going to do this one again. Person you could beat up. Person who would beat you up. This is a classic card. Person you could beat up. Person who would beat you up. There we go.
Bubble 7.
Not okay, Corey.
All right, Dr. Celia, this for you. There's a normal 7 inside of it too. That way we can have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, Corey, this looks like the 7 and 8, 9. Okay.
Give it a little like, you know what? That's not gonna show up the way I wanted to.
Yeah, what are you drawing there?
You know what? We're gonna back out of that bit before we commit too hard.
All right, Corey, close up your eyes. The card is person you could beat up, person who'd beat you up. If that's a normal 7, then I despair.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, and for the TikTok card, Patrick in YouTube chat said Kesha would be a hint for middle. That's genius. That is absolutely genius.
Yeah, I like that.
Person you could beat up, person who'd beat you up. That 4 right there is what we are aiming for. We need to give Corey a hint that gets him to put that red dial right onto that blue 4. Ooh, we got some interesting ones coming in.
We need to score some points so I can get rid of the 7.
We need to get a 4, to get on the board at least to get rid of that 7. Corey, you may look.
What's that scallywag saying?
We got a lot coming in. These are interesting. One that I saw that I thought was funny. Luke said Corey.
It's a stalemate. Because no matter what, I'm always losing and always winning.
That is a complete stalemate.
Complete stalemate.
You know, this is a genius one. So many people are saying like real people, you know. We got one saying Donald Duck. Donald Duck is such a creative hint.
Have you seen how angry that guy gets? It's like Popeye, but without the spinach, alright? He goes stupid, he goes silly. That being said, he is a duck. So So I think I could just step on him and he'd die. But he's got some fight in him at the very least.
Final one. Valerie said that's not sure if they're repeating one they saw earlier. Final one. Shaggy. Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Right.
So the answer going to be Corey, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, and Donald Duck.
I could fold Shaggy like a bath towel, but I wouldn't want to. And that would be the hard part of that fight, alright?
I would choose not to.
I would choose peace. Because we'd do some gardening, get a nice snack, you know, it'd be a great time. Me and Shaggy.
I'm sorry, honorable mention, I need to read Popeye, parentheses, not the sailor at the restaurant.
Man. So what is it? It's Corey, it's
Yes.
Shaggy, and then what was the other one?
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck, man. He's a duck. Is Donald Duck canonically human-sized, or is he canonically duck-sized? That's a very important distinction.
I don't know.
Come on, man. He's a short king.
I'm pretty sure it's a short king.
He's a short king. All right. Fellow short king. I could take him out, dude. All right.
That duck ain't making it out.
That duck ain't making it. We are having, was it Frog Law?
Rabbit season, duck season.
Rabbit season, duck season.
It's duck season.
We're going to make ourselves a turducken one step at a time.
He's canonically Mickey Mouse sized. That's a good point. Does that help?
Chat, how big is Mickey Mouse? Surely people know that.
He's the size that you see him in at the park.
Oh, whoa. Oh, God. That's terrifying. He's the same size as Mickey Mouse, who is a mouse, so the heights are questionable.
Mickey Mouse is 2 foot 3 inches.
Oh, dude, easy. I'm stepping on that duck.
Donald Duck is canonically a World War II veteran.
Oh, okay, I gotta put source. I can't beat up a veteran, dude. I can't beat up a veteran. That's low. That's low, all right? Morally, as an American, I don't feel like I can do that. I feel like I have to let him slide.
Saluting Donald Duck at the park, being like, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. That's what I'm gonna start doing at Disney World every time I go in. Start saluting Donald Duck. A
weak veteran.
Well, if it's weak, you know, that applies.
We need an answer though. Person
right.
you could beat up, person who would beat you up. Shaggy, Donald Duck, and you.
I'm a final logic and reasoning. Donald Duck, short, angry, World War II veteran. That balances me out in the middle. Me, I'm either win or lose. I always win or lose. It's both, middle. Shaggy, he's, you know, anyone can fold Shaggy, unless we're talking about Shaggy from the memes. If we're talking about meme Shaggy, it is all the way on the other side. Thus, normal Shaggy, meme Shaggy, perfectly balanced.
Reference 1% Shaggy in this stream.
We have to!
The stream was sacred up until this.
Dude, we're talking about beating someone up. We have to reference it. This is the only time where it makes sense, man.
Are you locked in?
I'm locked in.
Yo, Yippee sent 20 heart puffs. Thank you so much. Corey is locked in. Person you could beat up.
Baby.
Person who'd beat you up. That is pretty far down to the person you could beat up side. Yeah, you could in fact fold Shaggy like a piece of paper.
I could.
And Donald Duck is 2 foot 3 inches, give or take.
But have you ever seen a short person? If you try and intimidate a short person, they unlock a new level of angry.
Yes, but I feel like there's a lower limit to.
This is cartoon logic, Mark. There is no lower limit.
That's fair. We had so much more faith in you than you did. Yeah, Corey, I really think that you could beat you up. I really think so.
I feel like saying me and then putting me that far down does not mean you have faith in me. I fear that's the exact opposite of faith.
Well, that is going to be 0 points. Have you ever seen a short person?
It's like low self-esteem. Come on, man.
As a short person, I will bite back. Look, big respect to short people, but like 2 foot 3 is putting you at a disadvantage in a fight. Like, that's unreasonable.
Listen, I'm 5'7", so that's like a short king, right?
By some standards.
All right, I'll take it. There is those couple awkward inches where you're neither. That's like neither a short king or tall. That's a sad area.
Pulling myself back from jokes. All right, what card are we choosing? Donald rolls deep.
Let's go with unscented to scented. And this is a joke just for you, Mark, but I'll say the Pokemon card.
I mean, is it scented? I don't got a good nose.
It's covered in candle wax.
Yeah, but like, I can't smell it.
I can.
Yeah, keep in mind for this card that I have a bad nose.
Hannah says, how can you say big respect and small person in the same sentence? That's messed up, man. You can't say that. You can't say that. All right, I'm opening the board. Boom! Chat, right there is your blue 4. Your guys' job in chat is to give us hints so that we can place the dial on the blue 4, because I'm going to read them to Mark, and he is going to have to guess where this target is. So, memorize this location, and I am going to cover the board. Mark. Saw this one? Like it a lot? Deodorant.
Deodorant.
Boom.
That is... Ooh, okay, wait. Deodorant specifically.
Deodorant.
Deodorant's different than like cologne or something, which is specifically scented. Some deodorants can be unscented, but in most cases, it is going to be to the scented side. But maybe not that far, you know.
Ooh, I like this one too. Real rose bushes.
Ooh. I have not stopped to smell the roses recently. I think they're going to be scented. They're definitely going to be scented, but they're not the sniffiest, smelliest thing in the world. I think it's going to be more middling between here and here is what I'm going for. Probably to about a quarter.
And I will say one more, because I want to see how you fare with this one if I give it to you. I saw somebody say it. Cinnamon.
Yeah, I love cinnamon. That's like the best smell there is.
He's very biased against cinnamon. He's very biased against cinnamon.
And cinnamon's the one thing I can smell like that. I can pick out cinnamon anywhere. It's like survival instincts. It's like humans evolved to see certain shades of red to pick out berries. I evolved my nose to sniff out cinnamon to know what is good to eat.
That's why I keep you around.
Yo, Severin Spam sent a heart me. Thank you so much. Okay, that hint is going to cause me to push it past the quarter mark down to about this far. Cinnamon alone is getting me there. I am locking in right here.
My honorable mention, shout out to Kyle S, who said Jim Hanks gym socks.
What?
Jim Hanks gym socks.
Mark's like a bloodhound in the mall looking for that cinnamon.
That's how we find our way to Auntie Anne's every time.
Oh, golly. Auntie Anne smells so good.
God, I'm hungry. I should stop talking. All right, I'm opening the board.
Wow, that was far over. That was far over.
Most deodorant is scented.
Most is, but it's not like a requirement of it to be.
Yeah, but you gotta think of some of the most popular deodorants. At least for guys, Old Spice, Axe, you know.
Fair enough.
All right, guys, say goodbye to the Bubble 7.
That is 3 points. Very nice, very nice. Great hints. Bye-bye, Boomerang.
Bye-bye, Boomerang.
Dr. Facilier says 4. I agree.
And now we're up to 10.
All right, this is an interesting one. We're gonna go dog name, cat name.
Oh, I was really hoping you were gonna pick that one.
Corey hates his card because he hates cats and does not.
Come on, man.
Yes.
You can't be saying
Corey
that.
is a notable dog enjoyer. Does not own any cats though.
You can't be changing the narrative on me like this.
Own both cats and dogs, so I'm perfect for this.
I don't hate cats. I don't hate cats, for the record. I just never had one.
Wait, hold on. I want to see where this goes. Lewis says, "Why was 77 afraid of 78?" I need to see the answer to this one.
I have a small guess. I have a tiny guess where that one's going.
You need one wrong one.
Wrong card up.
Because
Wrong card.
Oh,
Wrong card. L.
Hold on, wait. I saw the answer. Because 𝘧𝘳𝘰𝘮𝑦.
Real mystery, but that one's gone there. Real mystery.
Whoa.
I'm glad you were in suspense for that.
Oh, I had never seen it with the upper amounts. I was curious. I thought maybe it would have a brand new twist at the end. It didn't, but I was hopeful. Dog name, cat name, thank you for everyone who corrected me on that. Alrighty. I am mixing up the board. Corey's gonna close his eyes. The card is dog name, cat name. Let's see it. Interesting. Dog name to cat name, that 4 right there is what we were aiming for. We need to give Corey a hint that is going to get him to place a red dial right onto that blue 4. Okay, we've got some interesting ones coming in. Ooh, very interesting ones coming in. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look. I saw ones I like so far. Princess is a good one. Biscuit is another good one that I saw a few times. And
I saw that one too, man.
saw Luke's.
I saw Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. That's not gonna be my final hint. And you know, I like Milo. So Milo, Biscuit, and what was the first one I read?
Princess.
Milo, Biscuit, and Princess.
Man, these I feel like I would not be surprised if somebody said any of these names and a cat or dog walked forth, right? I'd be like, yeah, that tracks. That being said, I think I'd be expecting a dog, especially with Biscuit and Princess. Princess, I'd be expecting like a 200-pound pit bull to start like around the corner, you know what I mean? Biscuit, probably like a little Pomeranian. And then Milo, probably like a chill kind of guy. Like a chill, just kind of like...
Chill, low-key kind of guy.
Chill, low-key kind of guy. So I think this is dog. I think it's ticked a little bit above dog, but not too far. Not too far. I think it's dog, but not too far.
Oh, you've locked in there.
I think I'm locked in. I can't really explain my logic on this one. This is mostly a vibes-based one, other than like Princess is the pit bull meme.
I agree with Z. Princess would be a Pomeranian. That's a common name for a Pomeranian that I've seen.
Well, all Pomeranians are princesses.
That is fair. All right, locked in there. Honorable mentions being Ezekiel and Jim Hanks, which I saw from multiple people. Let's see it. How'd Corey do? Woo! Very nice, very nice. That is right on the line. But I do believe, let's see, we're seeing a little bit of yellow peeking out there.
A little bit yellow.
A little bit of yellow peeking out. That is a 2. We're gonna play it fair. That is a 2. Dallas says it's a 4. We'll put it to a poll.
I don't know.
Definitely a 2. Definitely a 2. Yep, it was close, but that is a 2. Happy just to be on the board with a card like that, to be honest.
Hey, Mark, we're 1 point away from last round score.
Yo!
I mean, if we get on the board at all, we pass it.
Let's go. Let's go. 2 cards remaining.
Now, here's the ultimate choice, okay? Because either I could pick this card, force you to do it, or if I forego this sexy Pokemon card, I have to do it.
And do as you please. Do as you please. It's up to you. It's a 2, but your camera is focused.
Mark, I'm gonna take the bullet for you. I'm gonna do guilty pleasure actually just bad.
Wow, Corey's going out of his way to do the sexy Pokemon one.
No, come on! I took that bullet for you and you're gonna turn it around like that on me? Wow, fucking Benedict Arnold over here. I know who my real friends are now.
I'm just saying, he won't really out of his way for that. Guilty pleasure, actually just bad.
That's fucked up, man.
Closing my eyes.
You know what? I'm not going to IHOP with you now.
Wow.
No, pancakes are canceled.
Will you go to IHOP with me?
Yeah, all right. I'm going to IHOP. All right, guilty pleasure to actually just bad. Well, bam! Chat. Here we go. That is where the blue 4 is. Your guys' job in chat, memorize that location and give us the clue in chat I can give to Mark in order to get him to guess where that blue 4 is. All right, go ahead. I'm seeing some wonderful ones in chat coming in. I'm going to open up, or I'm going to close the board. Boom, Mark, you can look. Mark, I saw a lot of people eating chocolate, but like somebody specified 3 chocolate bars.
3 chocolate bars.
But I'll just say eating chocolate.
You're giving this hint to me, Corey?
I am, yeah.
You're giving this hint to me?
I am.
Do you know how much chocolate I eat?
I unfortunately do.
I'm a dark chocolate enjoyer. Yeah, is this dark chocolate or white chocolate? Or milk chocolate? That makes a difference.
All kinds. Mix it together. I also saw this one, and I unironically think this is a good placement for this. That silly guy says, JFK jokes.
I don't know. Also, Hannah says, what is IHOP as a Brit? It is the International House of Pancakes. It's a pancake joint around here. It's supposed to be international, but apparently not.
Apparently they're just fucking lying to us. Wake up, America. Fucking IHOP out there lying to you.
That's messed up. Okay, JFK jokes.
And then my last one, gaming for hours. I like that
Gaming.
one. Gaming.
Yeah, we'd be doing that.
Actually, no. I'm taking a hard stance against gaming.
Well, gaming for hours is bad. JFK jokes are good. What was that other one?
Gaming for hours.
No, gaming for hours, JFK jokes was the first one.
Eating chocolate.
Eating 3 chocolate bars in a day. Okay.
Just eating chocolate.
As much as I love chocolate.
Just eating chocolate.
If it's just chocolate, I'm putting it here. If it's 3 chalky bars in a day, I'm putting it over here, because that's actually just bad.
Eating chocolate.
Maybe it's in the middle. Okay, JFK jokes. Guilty pleasure. It's hard to argue that they're bad. Like, who are you offending? Like the RFK Jr., is that who you're offending with your jokes? They're not bad, but it's not really that much of a guilty pleasure. Eating chocolate is a guilty pleasure. And gaming for hours and hours, that's bad. That's bad. You shouldn't be doing that. I can't make up my mind. These hints are pulling me in different directions, so I'm just gonna center it out completely and lock in there.
A couple honorable mentions. So he says hitting the snooze button twice. I thought that was a good one. And another one I really liked, putting ranch on veggies.
Ooh, that's guilty pleasure side. That's not actually bad at all.
Are you ready?
Yes. Let's see it. Ooh, wow, gaming for hours and hours? Holy
You could be a little productive, man.
I should have considered, you giving the hint. You may game a little more often than I do.
That's true.
That is a 2. We are still on the board. Very nice, which means we are in fact passing our previous round score of 13. We are, stop shaming the gamers. Read the room.
Yeah, come on, man. We're the board gamers, dude.
If it was just gaming, I would have put it there, but the hours and hours implies that you're like, I don't know, wasting time, I feel.
My brother, if it's my day off or I'm not doing much, you catch me playing games for a few hours a day, all right? There's nothing wrong with that. I can get stuff done while playing games for a few hours. Honestly, if you're not gaming for at least 2 hours, it feels, I wouldn't say it's wasted because, when you get older, take as much chance as you can, but it feels not as good when you can't do it for like at least over an hour.
Gaming.
Well, I'd be doing that.
Yeah, I don't. Time gaming is not wasted. Okay, all right.
Facts, dude.
I've been not gaming as much recently. So.
We need to fix that. We need to go back to the golden days where me and you land grind Warframe. Take us back.
Those were the days. Any Warframe enjoyers in chat? As long as you're not wasting your time playing Borderlands.
Come on, man. Fucking hell. Mark, explain what happened to this degenerate card while you spin it.
Ah, yes. This card right here, you may see it is burnt and mutilated. Well, we set a likes goal one stream, and if we got, I think it was 50,000 likes, we would add the card to the game. We passed that. Then people say, well, what are we gonna do at 70,000? I went, I don't know, throw it in a candle. And then we passed that, so I threw it in a candle and burned it. And then they said, what about 100,000? And we said, we'll take it on a date. So we did in fact meet that goal, and this card did go with us on a pizza date, and we filmed a little video with it that'll be releasing sometime this week.
I'll have a story to tell when we have that video together.
And
I'll have a story about our trip.
And there have been no more goals since. I'm just gonna nod. I'm just gonna nod and smile. All right, mixing up the board. Unsexy Pokemon, sexy Pokemon, beloved card. All right, let's see what people got for this. Unsexy Pokemon, sexy Pokemon. Let's see if I can get this board in focus.
I've been on
here.
a Pokemon kick recently.
This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This blue 4 is the goal. We need to give Corey a hint that gets him to put the red dial right onto that blue 4. Ooh, we got some interesting ones coming in. I am going to close it up. Corey, you may look. Let's see. Scrolling through these. I think.
One of these is not like the others.
Yes. Ignore out of place ones. I saw Meowth. I think Meowth is a good one.
That's a cat, dude. That's a cat that looks like a child. All right. If you have it any further, if you have it on this side even a little bit, dog, we need to talk. Just a little bit.
Okay. This is so hard to give clues for. I thought Meowth was good. What was the other one I was looking at? There's one I saw. I think Ivysaur is good. I'll give you Meowth and Ivysaur.
No, Ivysaur's got middle child syndrome.
It does.
Again, you know.
Final one from YouTube chat. I think Onyx is a fine one.
All right, so here's my thing, right? Meowth. I'm not gonna comment on it. I'm gonna move past that one. Ivysaur.
That's right.
You know what? Because Meowth has the characteristics and can consent, I'm not gonna put it all the way down at the bottom, right?
It cannot do that, Corey.
What about the one in the anime? He's like, he pays taxes and shit.
Just because something can speak doesn't mean it can consent.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Holy shit, thank you. Thank you, Christ. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. That one in the anime, though, is like a real adult that pays taxes and shit. I'm pretty sure he does the finances for Team Rocket himself, okay?
We do not know Meowth's age. Yes.
I don't like this card.
Meow.
I don't like
We got
this card.
Onyx. We got Venusaur.
I don't like this card, man. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's Ivysaur.
Ivysaur. Man. Again, Ivysaur is not like Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, you know, is.
And we're back to a secret stream. Don't say that. No.
And what was the third one? Onyx?
Onyx.
Look. Ivysaur,
Whoa.
Meowth. Unsexy. Cannot do it. Not okay. Is not right. Onyx. Shape alone. And I'm locked in.
Locked in Ivysaur. Meowth.
Bro needs to take
Onyx.
the 5th and lock in. You're so right. You're so right.
Let's see it. Whew, unfortunate. Well, actually, it's still on the board. That is still on the board. That is a 2.
Listen, chat was saying shit about me. All I have to say is officer right here. This TikTok chat right here, officer. That's all I gotta say. If they're coming for me, officer right there.
Whew. Meowth has parented a child, apparently.
No. They're saying if Meowth is a minor, that means he's a parented by a child. Like, it's a child that has to grow up too quickly and become a parent.
Oh.
You know, like they have to take care of people. They have to take care of Jesse and James because they are not able to take care of themselves.
Spitting for real.
This card is a lose, lose, lose. Absolutely. The card is calls coming from inside the house. This is a safe space. I don't know. Sometimes when I write these numbers on the board, chat makes it known it's not a safe space, all right? They come for me.
I agree. You know, Ivy has those vines. I think Onyx is a conventionally attractive rock snake.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So, you know,
Shape alone.
I would have ticked it up a little bit more towards middle. But that means we scored a 14. It is time to pull out the Wavelength rulebook to see how we did. Astute viewers may be able to guess what the message is without me reading it. Because you see, during the first round of the evening, we scored a 15, and the message was so close.
So close.
During the second round of the evening, we scored a 13, and we were still in the category of so close.
So close.
So the astute viewers among you,
they're so smart. Look at them.
may have figured out, we see it in chat, that the message we got is all caps, so close.
What if you pulled the rug out from under them and changed it?
Yo, what if I just lied?
What if you just lied, dude?
What if I just lied?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, chat's saying it. Yeah, so close. So close.
Very nice, very nice. Well, Corey, do you think we have time for one more round?
Ooh, I don't know. You want to go to IHOP?
Oh, I don't know. I think we have time for another.
All right. We have time for one more.
Let's see, we are choosing 7 more cards. Hopefully this time we can pass 15 and beat that so close score. Better than last round. It was 16, says Skyla.
IHOP is 24 hours, but I am dog sitting, so I can't be gone for too terribly long.
This guy's sitting on dogs.
I'm sitting on dogs all day, every day.
SMH. Let's see. Trying to make sure we haven't done these already. Let's see, we've done some of these already. I can't keep track of the darn cards we have and have not done.
Chat's saying it was 16, it was 14, then you got 2 points.
Okay. Does that mean 16?
It's 16 then.
Okay. In that case, let me change the message. We got 16. Oh my goodness, everyone just said so close was wrong. You were wrong.
We'll see, there might be some dissenters in chat as soon as I said that. We'll see. We'll see what
People
the
like Corey math. The message instead is, you win. You won. You won. Yay. It's not so close. It's you won.
Hey, buddy, don't say like Corey math. You were the one who started reading premature. That was a premature reading.
Whoa.
Premature reader.
Premature reading?
Premature reader.
You're
this
the
guy.
scorekeeper. You should have said something.
I'm the score writer, not the score keeper. Those are 2 different things. 2 different jobs, quite frankly.
Okay, who here is the scorekeeper then?
Chat.
Chat. Okay, fair enough.
Can we do this round 4s or just 4 points?
Sure.
Swag.
Let's see. I'm trying to pick out some cards that we have not done, at least in a little while. We're doing this round. 4s are actually going to be worth 4 points.
That's gonna confuse so many people. Listen.
Yeah, but what about the speech? The speech!
You can give the speech still. No one's stopping you. You just have to add a little amendment at the end of it.
I'll give the speech as is, and at the end say never mind.
This said takesy backsies. No, you give the speech like this, where you say the speech, and then you raise your hand above the wavelength board to reveal your fingers were crossed the entire time.
Good point. We are going to do, for our first card in this round, Unforgivable, Forgivable. Unforgivable, Forgivable. The new speech is Real Math is back.
Real math is so
Guys,
back.
Real Math is back. All right, I am mixing up the board now. Corey's looking away. I am revealing it. The 4 is not visible. Whew. Okay. This 4 right here is our target. The card is Unforgivable, Forgivable. Interesting. We need to give Corey a hint that gets him to put the red dial right onto this blue 4. Alrighty. I am closing up the board now. Corey, you may look Ooh, we got some interesting ones. I like this one. Killing a pet fish.
Killing a pet fish. Killing a pet fish is like... To some people, it's a pet.
Also, I do like Luke's taking $5 without asking.
To some people, killing a pet fish is a pet. And that, you never want to kill someone's pet. That's not very forgivable. But of all the pets to kill, the fish is the most acceptable. Crazy stance, I know. But if you're gonna kill one of your friend's pets, if you have to, for some reason, legally obligated to, make it a fish. Alright? So it's forgivable. But also, like, it's a pet, dude.
Alright, final one from Holly. Breaking up right before the wedding.
That one feels a little more unforgivable, quite frankly. That one feels a little more unforgivable. That's kind of fucked up. Especially if you put money into the wedding already. You know? Like, why we could have had this adult conversation like a couple months ago. You know, why all of a sudden now, you know? Is fish wedding $5 out of somebody's pocket?
Taking $5 from somebody.
I want to be quite frank, one of them seems a little less severe than the others.
Breaking up before the wedding.
Okay.
And killing a pet fish.
Man, I think it's, God, I don't know. Is this in the middle? That's my question. Is it in the middle?
Taking $5 from somebody without asking might be a little bit of an outlier, but I do think it's a good hit. I think all of them are good hits. Breaking up right before the wedding and killing a pet fish. What are you thinking?
God, it's one of those things where killing a pet is unforgivable, but it's a fish, dude. Like, that is, if I would ever forgive you, it's a fish. And $5 is, like, kind of fucked up. Why would you do that? That's, like, really, like, $5 is interesting, because, like, you're being intentionally shitty if you're stealing money from somebody, and if they steal $5 from you, they're likely going to do it again. I'm gonna lock it in the middle. I think it's in the middle. I don't know. I think this is where I would put the middle. I think fish is directly in the middle. That's where I would say for fish.
All right, directly in the middle. Unforgivable, too forgivable. Let's see it. Woo! That is a 3. That is a 3. It is just off of the 4. There's some hair in my mouth. There's some orange showing at the edge. That is a 3. Whew. Very nice. You had the logic dead on. Very good. Very good. Poll, no. Also, I will remind people not to say where the answer is in chat. Just, you know, it makes the game less fun. Some honorable mentions. Making Corey wait to go to IHOP.
Dude, I don't even like IHOP that much. He's the one that loves IHOP.
I love IHOP. I love all breakfast foods. Breakfast is the greatest meal ever invented.
I agree. IHOP is overpriced and mid. I said it. I said it.
You take that back.
I said it.
Chat better than IHOP.
It's
yes.
true.
Yes.
It's true. Hey, I asked Mark, all right, because it's his love of IHOP that was determining whether or not we kept streaming. Definitely not the fact that I have pets to take care of at home. That is definitely the IHOP one.
Yes, and I thought the breaking up right for the wedding was interesting because, you know, they brought up a good point. It's a lot better than doing it after the wedding, you know? At least you're not legally married at that point.
I don't know, though. I don't know. Because you forget about how much a wedding costs. At least if you go through with the wedding, you spend the money and have the party.
Now there are legal issues involved, too.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe you can recoup some of that money. Maybe not all of it, but... Chili's or Applebee's is the real question.
Chili's. 100% Chili's. Every time Chili's, no question.
Yeah. I'd have to agree with Chili's. Hi, Mark and Corey. Hi, Bethany.
What's up?
Hello. Glad to see you here. We are doing a final round with 4s being worth 4 this time, so it's very exciting.
Superpower.
Superpower card. Everybody loves the superpower card.
What about a millennial burger joint to cure your hunger? I'm not rich enough for a millennial burger joint, full stop. People feel God at Chili's. That's so true. I was so devastated when we were supposed to take the cars to Chili's and the Chili's was overflowing. I was so sad. Look, Mark and Board Ghost are Chili's deniers. They don't feel the presence of God when they're in that Chili's, man. It makes me sad.
It's all right. It's fine. I don't go out of my way to go to Chili's. It's an all right place.
All right, bad superpower, good superpower. That right there is the blue 4. Your guys' job in chat, memorize that location and give me some clues I can give to Mark. Listen, all I'm seeing, my superpower, being able to devour 3 for me after 3 for me at Chili's every single day, all right? I am now going to close up the board. Mark, you can look now. Immediately I saw one I liked. Rock skin.
Rock skin?
Rock skin.
That sucks.
Being able to talk to animals.
Oh, that one's good. You know what I hate about portraying talking to animals in media? The animals suddenly have human-like intelligence in their communication when they're obviously still an animal. If you could talk to them, like all you would hear is like, I am hungry, I am hungry, I am looking for food, I am lost. Like they wouldn't suddenly gain human-like intelligence and be able to communicate with you, unless that is a separate part of your power. Rock skin.
And last one I'm gonna say, simple one, X-ray vision.
X-ray vision, so like cancer vision.
Sure.
You have cancer, you have cancer, you have cancer.
Beam. Cancer beam. Superman's just going around giving everybody cancer.
Now, are you saying X-ray vision, is that Superman comic book X-ray vision, or you can see what an X-ray would provide you?
Dude, if overthinking was a final boss, X-ray vision, my guy.
God damn. Okay, here's the thing. Rock skin's so bad, though. Rock skin's really tripping me up because, like, every single storyline out of the Thing is, I'm so miserable. Please cure me of this rock skin. Please, Reed Richards, do anything to cure me of the rock skin. That is every storyline involving the Thing. But, I mean, X-ray vision and talking to animals are, I guess, traditionally good powers. Maybe it's in the middle. Rock skin, the other one. So I'm gonna even it out and say it's just... you gave me 2 good ones, 1 awful one, so I'm gonna put it just ever so slightly as a good superpower side, and I'm locked in.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Honorable mentions, we said video editing.
That's maxed out good. That's maxed out. Do you know how much that would enable me to do if I could superpower have a video just edited like that?
We'd be pumping out so much content. It's crazy. All right, you ready?
Yep. Wow, okay, all right. I'm surprised to be on the target at all. I was not confident in that one. That is a 2. That is a 2.
I saw the person who said rock skin. They did change it after I had said it to optional rock skin.
Optional rock skin?
Rock skin optional.
Reed, this is the best day of my life. I'm never gonna do a rock skin again. That would be a fun storyline for the Thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it would. Absolutely.
Yeah, rock skin sucks, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe if I'm in a car crash and I have enough time to turn on the rock skin, that's pretty good, but then, like... but then the motion, like, my body's not stopping, whoever's in front of me is eviscerated. But I'm living. Armadillo armor would have been a good answer. You know, I guess that would have gotten me to the right placements. I will say that much. Let's see. The next card is going to be 4 kids, 4 adults.
4 kids.
4
No.
kids. 4 kids.
Answer is Yu-Gi-Oh!
I hate 4 kids. They ruined Yu-Gi-Oh! Grrr.
Sounds almost like Dwayne the Rock Skin.
It's a bad superpower. Alright, I'm mixing up the board. Corey's closing his eyes. The card is 4 kids, 4 adults. Ooh. Alrighty. We need to give Corey a hint that gets him to place the dial right onto this here blue 4. Coming up with the hint, the card is 4 kids, 4 adults. Ooh, got some interesting ones coming in already. I am going to close it up. Corey, you may look. Okay. We have some interesting ones coming in. The one that I like right now is Family Guy. I saw Cam saying Family Guy.
He's the Family Guy.
Another one that I like. This is a really interesting one. I saw this one early on. Was a 3-hour hike.
Okay.
I think that was a very interesting one.
So it's on the adult side. So let's start out maxed out for adults for a second. First off, Family Guy. It's for adults.
Sorry, I saw somebody say rock skin. No, that's not the final hint. Don't consider that one. Ooh, okay, this is a great one to round it off. Caffeinated drinks.
Okay, there's the thing. All these things are for adults. That was their reason for existing. But minus the hike, caffeinated drinks at Family Guy. The majority of people who consume them are not just adults, right? Yeah, a lot of kids drinking energy drinks or caffeinated drinks, rather. Because caffeinated drinks is just like soda, right? You know, that is super kid friendly. It shouldn't be, but it is super kid friendly. Family Guy. Dude, I swear to God, everybody watches Family Guy. Who doesn't watch Family Guy? Me, but that's besides the point. Most people watch Family Guy. It's a very popular show for a reason. 3-hour hikes, though. That is not for the faint of heart. That is a long trek. Now, kids, youthful. All right, they can do it, but that's more like teenagers. Little kids, they're not gonna be able to fucking make that shit. Never they're gonna be able to make it, all right? Only adults are gonna be able to go that far. So because of that, I'm gonna say this is the halfway point. I am going to tweak it. God, the hike one, I'm tweaking. I'm just gonna leave it there. The hike has me like, I don't think a kid can make it that far, except for like maybe teenagers. Like 14 up.
Yes, few honorable mentions. I didn't want to read like the 18 plus like horror movies. I saw 15 plus as well, just because I thought including a number might violate the spirit a little bit. I also saw a few for alcohol. I didn't want to imply that could be even slightly ticked up from the for adults one. We don't want to imply that on stream. And then clubbing as well, kind of having the same logic, but. Solid hints all around. Let's see it. 4 kids, 4 adults. Whoo! Very nice. That is, in fact, on the target. That is a 2. Very nice. That is, in fact, a 2 for kids, 4 adults, meaning we're at 7. That is the number.
Number 7.
Most European countries you can drink from age 15. We are not in those countries, but yeah, I am aware of that.
European? On what?
I did go to Germany when I was below 21 and, had a legally served beer there.
I went to Greece before I was 21, and the company I went with said no.
Wow.
I got really angry.
L. All right, it is now Corey's turn to pick out a card.
What's that thing?
Holy moly. Oh, Jade sent 10 roses. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Jade. Very much appreciated. Corey taking toddlers on 3-hour hikes now. Should have said Shrek. Midlife crisis would have won it for us. Maybe. Look, there are a lot of good hints I couldn't read. We're limiting ourselves to 3. Just because I didn't read your hint doesn't mean it was bad. A lot of them were good.
Man, let's go with round to pointy.
Round to pointy.
Round to pointy. To be fair, people have wine for religious reasons, Mark.
Ooh, that is fair. Yo, Jade just sent 50 roses? Holy crap, thank you so much.
She sent us the whole florist.
Also, I wanted to bring up, we are now at 75,000 likes on TikTok.
Dear Lord!
That is absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much for the support. All right, I am closing my eyes. Corey spinning up the board.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Isn't it? Yeah, we'll spin that one. Tiger Facility says IHOP at 100K. Maybe me and Mark by ourselves without chat will go to IHOP regardless of whether or not we hit 100K. I think that's fair to say. Woo! Alright, round up pointy, that's where the blue 4 is. Chat, I'm seeing some great hints already. I'm gonna close it up. Oh my god, Mark, you can look now. I'm seeing people say spork. That's the #1 favorite answer in my chat right now. Spork.
That's in the middle, right? It's in the middle, because it's round, but it's pointy. It's round, but it's pointy, that means it's in the middle. I would argue that a spork is a little bit more round than it is pointy. I would, in fact, make that argument.
You're gonna hate me when I say this next one, then. Actually. Which one do I like more? I'm going to say cup.
Go, cups don't have points. Cups don't have points. Locked in.
I like this one. This is my favorite one. Mike Wazowski. Okay, so sporks have points. Mike Wazowski has teeth. He is both round and pointy. Cup. Mike Wazowski is the point of life, of going on.
Cup's throwing me, but maybe if it's a plastic cup and you crush it in the wrong way, some of those plastic edges can be jagged.
Like the PVC pipe. Okay. Spork's throwing me.
All right, I'm gonna go to about here, because Mike Wazowski could have pointy teeth, but he's very round. Cups have a lip that could be pointy, maybe. But Spork have points. I need to stop overthinking it. Smooth brain time, locked in right here.
Smooth brain time locked in right there?
Smooth brain time locked in right here.
Alright, a couple shout-outs I saw. Somebody said Yoshi, which I thought was really funny. I've seen a couple people say this one. I don't know how I feel about it. A dull pencil. I can see the logic behind it, but I don't know.
That's another one putting me to center.
And last but not least, honorable mention, the number 6. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow, okay, all right. Push it up a little bit too far, but that is on the target again. That is a 2. Very nice, very nice.
See, Mark, the logic here with the spork is, all right, let's get our diagram spork out here, right? On a spork, you have like the handle, round handle, and then up here, well, the spoon part, all right, that's the spoon part of the spork, and then inside the round part, you have the prongs, but it's still a part of the round part of the spork, all right? So it's a little bit of a point to it, but it's mostly still round. Chat, did you get all that? Write that down. Write that down, chat.
It's gonna be on the test.
It's gonna be on the test. We're gonna quiz you at the end of the stream. You got mail.
I wonder if I can pick up on the light.
I hope it does.
Let's see. Alrighty, we are going to do optional to mandatory next.
I hope it does, because physically, I don't think I can stop myself from doing it. I'm gonna be quite honest. It is like an involuntary response at this point.
What is the high score? The highest score we have ever gotten while playing this game is 32. 32 is a complete anomaly. We have not even really been close to that ever again, but that is the highest we have ever gotten.
2 score, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I was on the 2.
Everyone's making fun of my art skills, so that's a 9 for you then.
Mike is love. Mike is life. I love Mike Wazowski. Alrighty. Wow, I am now mixing up the board. Corey, look away. Card is optional to mandatory. We are at 9. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the goal. We have optional, mandatory. This is an interesting one. This is a very interesting one. All right, I am setting it down. Corey, you may look.
Okay, all right.
I saw one that I liked, which was homework.
Homework.
Yes.
It's like pretty mandatory. However, as somebody who had a lot of missing assignments in class but still winded up graduating, it is not 100% mandatory.
Another great one, replying to work emails.
Ooh, that's mandatory. Yeah, it's mandatory. But it's not the end of the world. They're not gonna like call the SWAT team on you if you don't do it. Knock down your door, battering ram style.
Depends on who you work for. If you work for the SWAT team.
Oh shit, you're right. I didn't think of that, Mark. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're so right. The SWAT team is gonna SWAT you down.
And final one, seatbelts.
Well, that's. I mean, for posterity, that's straight mandatory. All right.
Well, let's not be posterityist. Prosperous.
We'll try one more time.
No.
Okay. Okay. Good. Or we'll take it up a little bit because plenty of people drive without a seatbelt. You know, they shouldn't. You really shouldn't, but they do.
𝘧𝘳𝘰𝘮𝘬 sent 3 chilies. Holy moly! Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Man, these are all pretty mandatory things. Like I said, the homework you can get away with not doing. Work email you should respond to, but unless you work for the SWAT team, the SWAT team's not going to bust down your door. And the last one was seatbelts. Seatbelts, pretty mandatory. All of these things I think are pretty mandatory, but there is a little bit of wiggle room. So smooth brain time, locking in there, Mark.
Locking in. Let's see it. Optional to mandatory.
Woo! Yeah,
Smooth
baby.
brain for the win. That is a 4. That is a 4. Very nice. Great hints all around. Time for the speech in cooperative wavelength. A 4 is worth 4 points.
You can't say that because if people just join in and they return tomorrow, they're going to be so angry.
For this round, a 4 is worth 4 points.
Normally it's worth 3 points, but I have to go check on my dog, so it's worth 4 points this time.
Everybody listen up. Is worth 4 points. This time and this time only.
It's a flash deal, all right? Flash special. This time, 4's worth 4 points.
You may never see this again. Consider yourself lucky.
Consider yourself lucky.
Real math is back.
4, same as my phone battery level. Dr. 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮, you need to invest in a charger, I think. Might do you good.
I just buy a new phone each time.
That explains a lot of where a budget is going. Explains a lot, actually.
This one's done. Take out the SIM card, throw it out.
They don't always come fully charged. Sometimes they're not charged when you get them.
Or shorter streams. Well, we're extending the streams just for you, Dr. 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮. Just have your phone die.
Just to make sure it dies. Let's do. We did the antithesis of this card, so let's do this one. We're gonna do historically important, historically unimportant. You're welcome, Sam. Never understood this game, but now we've killed it, and now you understand? Yeah, hell yeah. Glad you're playing along.
Heck yeah.
Tech yeah, dude.
Tech yeah. Don't say tech yeah. Alright, I'm closing my eyes.
Alright, let's go. Historically important, historically unimportant. Boom. Nope, that's not a 4. Alright, historically important, historically unimportant. There you guys go. That is where the blue 4 is. Your guys' job in chat. Memorize that position, because when I close up this board, I am going to need you guys to give me clues I can give to Mark to get him to guess where that blue 4 is. Boom. The game's called Wavelength. Mark, you can look now. Mark, first one I saw off rip, the 32nd president.
The 32nd president?
32nd president.
That one was Garfield. Garfield is the most historically important figure. I'm lying, by the way. That's probably not Garfield. I have no idea who the 32nd president of the United States is.
Ooh, like this one too. The world. No, I'm not gonna say that one. I'm not gonna say that one. I'm gonna say. How do I change that so I like it better?
I saw McRib mentioned.
The McRib is really funny, and I like that one. And we're gonna go with the McRib.
Okay. This is just gonna be very barely to the important side. 32nd president probably did a lot of work for this country, but not quite as much as the McRib.
Oh, all right. Somebody rephrased the one I saw to where I like it better. World Cup 2018.
I do not care about the World Cup. I'm sorry to my UK viewers.
What the heck, dude?
Actually,
Americans talk about how much they like football all the time. You're telling me you don't care about the World Cup?
But okay. I guess this will take me a little bit further to historically important because the World Cup really does matter to a lot of the world.
2018 specifically.
I don't know what happened in 2018. It was before COVID. It may have led to COVID, honestly.
That was the epicenter, the 2018 World Cup.
Chain of events, butterfly effect. I think I'm going to lock in right here. I think it's just going to be a smidgen over to the historically important side.
All right.
Who was the 32nd president? Does anyone know?
I saw someone say Franklin Roosevelt. I don't know if that's true.
True enough.
Chat, write that down. Write that down.
I'm locked in.
Man, all right, you're locked in?
Yep.
I saw someone really wanted to say COVID, but I think COVID is going to be historically important.
I would say so.
I would say it's affected a lot of things, and I think historians are going to be talking about that for a long time to come. But let's see what the placement is. Ooh.
Roosevelt's pretty important. Whoa! A president in a World Cup and the McRib? The McRib?
That's the one that's getting you right now. You literally said, I don't care about what's going on in the World Cup. Put the dial right on the right side, right area even, and then, well, it's the World Cup.
It's history, not American history. World Cup.
World Cup 2018.
Unimportant.
2018.
Any World Cup is important. A president? Roosevelt?
Well, to be fair, I didn't know it was Roosevelt when I said that. I just saw the 32nd president.
The McRib? Oh my goodness. The greatest marketing endeavor in all of history? You're gonna put it over here?
Don't call it the greatest marketing endeavor in world history, my guy.
It is though.
Oh, you're better than the McRib, dog.
McRib, a president's legacy. That's a fact. What has a president ever done for this country?
You know,
Compared
you're so
to
right.
Compared to the McRib.
You're so right. Name one thing FDR did.
I couldn't for real. Man. Do you remember when the McRib wrote that letter to King George? Declaring independence.
Gee.
Signed, the McRib.
God. You know what? 2028. I'm voting for the McRib.
Put McRib versus Jimmy Carter. Who you voting for?
McRib. Every time.
All right, wow, pretty impressive.
Well, one of them's not dead, first off. So I think that's a pretty important community footnote to put there. I'm only voting for the alive candidate, and the McRib legacy will live on forever.
That guy sounds like he went to college. Signed, the McRib.
I'm the McRib.
The McRib took out Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Oh my God!
No.
They said it was a sandwich that got him.
Why did the McRib do that?
Oh my God! All this time they said it was a sandwich that got him.
FDR didn't bring the barbecue sauce. All right. Did Buff Garfield leave? Good night, Buff Garfield.
Oh, good night, Buff Garfield.
Glad you're here as per usual. All right, final card of the night. Action movie, adventure movie. We are at 13. We need a 4 to beat. Last round score of 16. Corey, close your
I
eyes.
say Kelsey Weasel with the 3 chilies.
Yes, I did read that one.
Oh, I'm deaf, man. I'm deaf.
There is no 4 visible, so I'm mixing it up again. Last time we did this card, there is much argument about where Indiana Jones falls on this category. Well, we need a 4 in order to beat last round's score. The card is action movie, adventure movie. We need to give Corey a hint that gets him to put the red dial right onto that blue 4. This is an interesting one. Action movie, adventure movie. Ooh, okay. I think I have my own hint for this one that I'll do in addition to Chad's. I'm closing up the board.
Oh no.
Corey, you may look.
I'm scared.
My personal hint for this one would be Upgrade.
I love that movie. That movie's fantastic. That's an action movie through and through, baby. That ain't nothing but action. Action 24/7 in Upgrade. God, Chad, if you've not seen Upgrade, go watch it. That's a phenomenal action movie. God.
I also saw one that I like is The Matrix.
Matrix is action as well. There's a little bit of adventure in Matrix. They have to go on the adventure of escaping the Matrix, so there's a little bit of adventure there, but it's mostly action. It's mostly non-stop action. Man.
You know, the final one, I was kind of against it at first, but thinking about it more, I do kind of like it. Shrek. Possibly Shrek 2, but Shrek.
Oh God, it's been too long since I've seen Shrek, Mark. It's been too long since I've seen Shrek.
I should mention, it's the last one of the night. I'll be a little bit more lenient. Luke said Willy's Wonderland.
Well, that's pure action. It's action. It's action. Shrek makes me want to take it towards adventure because it's Shrek. He goes on an adventure, but also Shrek 2. Was Shrek 2 the one like parody where they did cops, but it was the medieval guards, and they found catnip on Puss in Boots?
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
I mean, that is pure action, baby. Pure action, not stop. I want to take it up a little bit.
It says yes, it was.
Okay, phenomenal, absolute cinema. That scene, I gotta say, absolute cinema. I think that these are action-oriented movies, but Shrek and Upgrade, Upgrade, the whole thing is they're going on a plot to figure out like more information. They're going on that adventure, and it's interspersed with action scenes. And the Imogen Heap rendition of Holding Out for a Hero. Holding out for a hero. Yeah, I think I'm gonna smooth brain it. It's the last one of the night. My IQ is failing me, Mark. I'm just gonna smooth brain it, and may the points rest where they lie. Let's see it. Ooh, unfortunate. It was a middling answer, trying to push you towards action. Yes, there were a few amazing fight scenes in Upgrade, but a lot of it was like a mystery, like a mystery movie trying to solve the case of who set this guy up. Shrek is more strictly adventure, but they do have some action in it. I should have listened to Shrek and Shrek alone. Suggesting so close. So close. Yes, you all know what's coming. I am going to pull out the Wavelength rulebook. We ended on 13. The astute among us may notice we have gotten this score before this evening, perhaps, and that for 13 we get so close, so close. Amogus? Sus? Amogus? Sus? So close, Amogus? Sus? Man. Well, thank you all for being here. It was a whole lot of fun. If you like what we do, if you enjoy the live and you want to be informed when we go live again, feel free to give us a follow. Shout out, Cam said, real quick, I hate to interrupt you. Oh, go ahead. Cam said Borderlands 2024, which is funny because that might be the first time that answer is actually relevant. I haven't seen it. I might actually be spitting with that one. But if you're not following us on TikTok and you like what we do, you want to participate in these again, or see the TikTok content that we upload, please consider giving us a follow. It helps out the channel a lot. Once again, thank you so much to everyone who gifted, everyone who liked the stream. We are ending at 84,000 likes on the stream. That is absolutely wild. Corey's going to mention our Discord. He's scared of the Discord, all right? He wants me to mention it. It spooks him every time I open up the phone. We have a Discord! We have a Discord. It's pinned in the link of our channel. Go check it out. Go check it out. If you're still here, that means you like us, and you probably want to talk more about everything we're doing and all the information and play more in the Discord. There's a bunch of fun people in there that post memes all the time that we laugh about when the stream is over, and we have a good time sharing. So if you want to talk to us, and more importantly, just get caught up to date on what we're doing, if we're running late or if we're doing something special one day, the people who find out first are the people in the Discord. That's your closest line of communication with us.
Hannah and Dr. 𝘧𝘳𝘮𝘮 put in work making memes.
It's good.
As well as Buff Garfield and some others as well. They are very funny, so I'd recommend checking out the Discord.
It's good.
And updates on whenever we're going live.
And we have some big projects coming up, hopefully within the next month or so. So,
yes. Well, that is all we have for you tonight. Good night. Goodbye.
good night, good night, good night.
Still streaming on YouTube.